You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
What up, though, everybody? What's up? Happy Friday. It is now Friday evening. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. That's all I got to say. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. Hey, how y'all doing? What's up, Very Carrie? You said I was waiting on you to come live. What's up, Miss Toby? What's up, Where Me, Ray? Hey, R&Y, Natural Loves. Oh, you out there about to get rained on? It's going to rain on your head. I'm scared of lightning and storms too. Child, we just experienced all of that. Hey, Key, how you doing? What's up, Big Red Slaps? Y'all, what's up, Big Man TV? Y'all got to tell me what in the kerfuffle is going on. What in the kerfuffle is going on? I had to steal that from Conscious Energy, by the way. You know, but okay, so it's a lot of people that's been going live. It's a lot of people that's been live all day. It's Friday, it's the weekend. Y'all know in the B sector, usually some shit starts jumping off around Wednesday, Thursday, then rolls into Friday, and all through the weekend. Whew. And then sometimes by next week, by the next Monday, it'd be a whole nother storyline. Now, the newest storyline is, hey Tracy, how you doing, boo? Did you watch the new Power episode? I was watching it last night, but then I fell asleep like halfway through, but it's so good, and I cannot wait to review it with you guys tomorrow. But yeah, Tracy, I don't know if you was in my chat the other day, but I actually had said for you to let me know if you want to review the next episode again with me tomorrow afternoon. Just let me know. Hit me on IG or something, just to let me know so we can coordinate, because the episode was really, really good. Yes, Tracy, you gotta watch it. And I only got halfway through it, and I was like, oh shit, ain't no telling what else is gonna happen the other half of the show. But yeah, that was really good. And to all my Power Ghost fans, I've been reviewing this show for years, and we review it every week after the show goes off on Saturday. So hit us up on Saturday. Tune in if you want to be a part of that review. But anyway, y'all. Very Carrie. So they say Honest Bro is in LA, Los Angeles, all by himself. Down at the Jack in the Box. And he was supposed to be there with Shakim. Now, this is what I'm hearing, right? This is what I'm hearing. And I've been watching several people do commentary on it, and some people just literally found out. Now, we have been hearing for a while that Shakim and him was supposed to be going to the BET Experience, and that we already knew that Cardi B was going to be performing, along with some other people. It's like, it's Cardi. Of course, she's the main person. And then it's also Sexy Red, Gunna, who else? Jordan, Ward, and DeVito. And I don't know if it's anybody else, but that's who I saw on the lineup. And it was supposed to be Shakim, right? Like, was he supposed to be on the lineup? Like, I went to the BET Experience website and I saw Cardi B. I saw Sexy Red. I saw Gunna. I saw DeVito. I saw Jordan, but I didn't see Shakim. And could y'all please tell me why they calling Shakim Kim? Is that like is they referring to something else or is they referring to his nickname? Like earlier today, I heard Sassy kept calling him Kim, 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 Kim. I'm like, I didn't know he went by Kim, or is that a play off of something else? I don't know. But y'all let me know. But what's up, Black Swan? How you doing? Good evening. Big Man TV said, I'm gonna be ready for you though. Hold up. I will ready for you. So ooh, child. Big Man TV, what you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I will ready for you though tomorrow because we now know who the baby daddy. Oh, okay. I got you. I had to read that kind of slow, but I got it. Whew. Okay, so yes, Mary Carey, you didn't hear them calling him Kim, and I'm like, is that his nickname? Is that what he's allowing people to call him? Or is that in reference to something else? I'm not sure. But yes, and yes, we will be discussing that Big Man TV. Yes, we found out who the baby daddy is. This is going to be really interesting. Really interesting. But you know what? Big Man TV, I also said, what if she just says it's his so she can spare her life? So they can spare her life. Remember? Oh, Big Man. See, you about to get me all on power. And I don't want to get all on power because this ain't the episode for that. But I did tell you that I can see her now saying, no, please don't kill me. I'm pregnant and the baby is yours. Did I not say that, Big Man? Hold on. I think this is my boo. What's up?
Hey, the hood table. Hey,
Hey,
girl.
how you doing, honey?
I'm doing good. I've been getting bits and pieces of this shit going on since early this morning. Did you catch it over by YouTube cameras?
I was okay. Oh my god, I was over
Where
on
did you
ODS.
start?
I went to YouTube cameras. I went to Cooling. I went to
Yeah.
Olivia. Like
Cha!
everybody was talking about
It's been
Sassy.
honest roll all day.
Where is
Okay.
Sassy? Sassy done hit about 2011 panels in the last 8 hours. Sassy
No,
needs to get
the
paid.
art is formerly known as Sassy. She's now the philanthropist. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
and
so
Helen to change their name. Both of them will change their name.
yeah. It's been going on all day. I caught Coolin before she ended, so I missed half of that live. I caught a little bit over there by YouTube cameras and Miss Olivia. I even think I saw another person. Like everyone is going live about this, but it truly started over there by YouTube cameras this morning because I'm almost sure it was Jay Dunn who came and told what happened.
So it was Jay Dunn who broke the news.
I think so, and if she's in the cloud, she let me know. But
Oh, you
that's
know
what
what?
happened. It was early this morning. I was barely awake.
I
And
wonder
it
if
was
that's why. I wonder if that's why Jay Dunn was trying to hit my link. Because very Carey, you remember earlier, I had to go. I was on my lunch break. I had to go,
mhm.
and I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
You
sometimes I
couldn't
hate
say.
to go live on my lunch
Right.
break because we can't finish our conversation. But Jay Dunn and who else was it? Who else did I say? Dovey. Jay Dunn and Dovey was both
Yeah,
there.
because Miss Dovey was in the chat. She was telling you she was in the back. But
Yep,
I
and
could
Jay
tell
Dunn
you
was
just
there.
couldn't stay any longer because you could have
I
continued
couldn't.
that
I
show.
couldn't. And I hate to
Right.
do that to people when I really got to go and somebody's in the back. So I was like, I'll be back later. If y'all want to add to this commentary or discuss, the honest roast situation or whatever.
But
So I hope
I'll mute while you do your commentary. Go ahead.
you said what now, babe?
I'm saying you could go ahead. I'll mute while you do your commentary because I
Oh
came
no,
in the middle of
I'm
it.
trying to get the tea like everybody else. Like, what's up, Ronnie Q? And hey,
Hey,
thank you
Ronnie
for the
Q.
cash app. Thank you
Ronnie
for the
Q is in the
cash app,
chat.
Ronnie
Let me see.
Q. I appreciate it. But Black Swan said, as someone who needs a minder, there's a real sort of concern for naive Honest Row. Even though I have made wisecracks about Honest Row's hot boy summer, we gotta make sure he good. That is true. That is true. I know. over there on a Cooling panel. Sassy, did you watch Cooling's video,
I came
Carrie?
at the end. I came when she was about to end her life, so I didn't
Child,
see everything.
Sassy, oh my God. She had me cracking
What
up.
she do? What's
Okay,
that?
first of
What did
all,
she do?
child,
What's that
first
going
of
on?
all, she was over there. Okay, cause she's kind of like, a lot of people's like, oh, that's messed up. Well, see, the thing is, I guess this is like the fifth time they say that Honest Roll has been trolled to go somewhere or travel somewhere and
Not
get
five
trolled.
times.
Yeah, because first
I
they
heard
said
three
three.
times, but
Mhm.
go ahead.
First they said three, and then they mentioned another guy from New York who was they're supposed to go to London or something
I
like
heard about that one.
that. So
Yeah,
I
so
don't.
I heard about the Shush Trish one, which supposed to
Mhm,
be her YouTube awards. I
mhm,
haven't heard anything else about that one. And then I heard about that New York that I don't even remember if it was New York, that she was supposed
mhm,
to meet up with some guy and he got stood up. And then now I'm hearing about this whole BET experience and I'm like,
mhm.
Ro is always getting himself into these types of stuff. Is it
Yes.
naivety? What is it? I don't know. I've been hearing gullible and naive all mixed and intertwined all of today. But I don't know what is it that he's hoping for when
Well,
he
Sassy
decides
said
to
she
go to
was.
these
This is
things.
this is my question, y'all, because I have never heard that Shakim was part of the community. you know. And so Sassy kept implying on Coolest panel that the reason why Honest Bro was so gung ho on going, even though everybody
Baby.
else said, everybody else was like, that nigga ain't going, he ain't going with Cardi B. And Sassy said because he was trying to get Shaquille's dick. And I heard they were
Okay.
supposed to be sharing the same hotel room as
Ooh.
well
Okay.
to save money.
Ooh.
To
Ooh.
save money. They're supposed to be getting the same hotel room. And Sassy, she was telling him, you know what? Even though he stood you up, it's still hot boy summer. Go down there and get you some dick. Since Shaquille
Ooh.
stood you up and you can't get none of his dick. And I'm like,
Ooh.
what is what world going on with Sassy on this panel? Like, I ain't never
Sassy has
heard.
been running amok around here, okay?
Am I
Just
missing something? Is Shaquille
might
part of
get
the
some dick.
community in some
Well, a
type
lot of
of
people think that way. He says he's not. I don't even know if he says he's bi, but I do know people. A lot of people who've seen how he acts, his mannerisms, some of the stuff he says, they think he is, and I'm kind of wanting
way?
to think he is too. I don't know.
I don't
Something
know, but he
going
wasn't
on.
saying anything. He wasn't he
Hey.
wasn't saying anything when Sassy kept on talking about it. And she said it like maybe 5 or 8, 11 times, in different references.
Oh yeah, a lot of other people think that way too. Trust that Sassy's not the only one who thinks so. A few other CCs think that too.
I don't know.
But they
I
were
know
gonna
Jay
share a
Wilson said
room.
Jay
Interesting.
Wilson said when he saw him with that doggone what's that
The
Michael
Egyptian suit.
Jackson, the Egyptian.
I'm sorry.
Lord,
So Jay
Lord.
Wilson says his gay radar came up and he already read it. He
No,
knows
I don't
something's going
know.
on.
I don't know, but I just know Jay Wilson said he was done with him then.
Jay Wilson is something else. He is not going, okay?
Oh my god. That shit, every time I see him with that Egyptian, I just call it the Michael Jackson outfit. That's what I call it. The remember the time. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
call it. But yeah, he said he was done with him then. But what was really funny, and I know where me said in the chat, I'm concerned for Bro. Does he need a handler? Some people do think he's a handler, and some people think he's really extremely naive. But then again, it's some people are saying, oh, he's a grown man. He'll be okay. Even though he's down there all by himself in that big ass city, all by himself without Shakim. I'm hoping he'll be okay. Sassy says she don't want to act like this is about to be the same type of discussion that we have been having every day, day in and day out about, chef.
He seems to trust people very easily, you know, and he's not that young, so I don't think he's supposed to allow people. I was listening. Who was I watching earlier on? Who I've been just peeking into so many lives. Who was it? I think it was ODS.
ODS.
Grown folks TV came up and said that Sassy was allowing him and letting him do this thing, and
Yes.
those
Can you
words
believe
were
it?
kind of like troubling to me. And I'm like, how do you let a grown man make these decisions? He does. He's the one who bought the ticket. He's the one who decided he wanted to go.
Well, he
You know,
actually
he's an
said that.
adult out here.
Oh, okay. What I heard earlier, because this was a question too, was who bought the tickets? Because I know Honest Rowe flew himself out, but I had
Okay.
heard earlier that they said Shakim. I know why.
Nah.
Because they said, so are you going to go to the concert by yourself or try to go with somebody else? He said, well, if there's somebody else down here who might want this extra ticket, and he said, I might give it to somebody like Lady Snoop or Joanna, somebody that he knows from YouTube. And Shakim
Mhm.
said, it's your ticket. I gave it to you. You can do what you want to it. So I think Shakim gave him those tickets.
Yeah, but the thing is, the tickets meaning his flight, he booked his flight, he got himself a car, a rental car, and all of that. He paid for that. He made a conscious decision to go there, and he booked those tickets. Well, with him getting the free tickets from Shakim, that's different, but the point of the matter is that he's an adult. He makes his own decisions. So it's not like anyone, Sassy included, or anybody from the beef sector is responsible for him making the decision to go there. Now
That's true.
when it comes to the tickets now, I don't think Shakim was going anywhere. I don't know if he got those tickets for
I don't
free.
either.
He claims he paid for it. I don't believe it. I don't know if it's true. It may be true, it may be not. But with him and money, anything is possible because he lies about stuff like that. Him canceling and not wanting to go anymore, that doesn't come as a surprise. Matter of fact, I didn't even think he was going in the first place. But
I didn't either. A lot of people didn't think
yeah.
he was going. And also, when it comes to those tickets, when I'm going somewhere, I want my own ticket in my own pocket, in my own wallet, in
Okay.
my, on my person, because I don't trust everybody with my tickets and things like that. And what's
No.
up, Charlie Boo?
Hey
Girl,
Charlie.
I've been watching this from Coolin's panel to ODS's panel. I done heard about Jay Wilson's panel. Child, it's going down.
Man, I'm so mad I wasn't able to be as active as I wanted today. So I only got bits and pieces from different places that I peeked in. But it's been hot. Ro has been running the streets red all morning. First of all, we started over by YouTube cameras with a hashtag where is Ro. We found him, or well, we heard him, and now he's taking the beef sector by storm today because everybody's talking about him. So now I guess we won't be
Exactly.
hearing about Vegas anymore. We'll be hearing a lot more about Road today, and
Well,
maybe for the rest of the weekend, I think.
I really hope that he'll be okay because, for one, if y'all notice, he was having phone issues and he couldn't even get online. He talking about he might be able to go live later, he might not. The phone tripping. So I'm hoping that he get his phone situation, because it's one thing to be out of town by yourself. It's one thing to have phone issues out of town by yourself. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping he get whatever is going on with his phone. I'm hoping he get that situated. But you know what was cracking me up when they had him talking through Shakim, because Shakim called him and put him on speakerphone. Every time they would ask him like a certain type of question, all of a sudden Shakim would go on mute.
Oh. Oh, really?
Mhm.
I missed
And
that.
Sassy was like, "Why you keep putting him on mute, nigga? Why you keep putting him? You don't want him to answer the questions." And then Shakim was like, "Oh, my phone is just, I don't know. It's just, my
Wow.
phone is, my audio keeps
Conveniently.
going out or something like."
Right.
Child, I'm gonna say this. The beef sector chats, what I've been reading, they are reading Shakim to filth right now. Whoo, it's bad for him. It's bad.
But
Because
we
he
all knew
also
though. We all knew he
we
wasn't
all
going
knew he was lying. We all knew he was
there.
lying.
We all knew he was gonna wait until close to the date to say he wasn't gonna go. Because he cancels stuff a lot. He cancels cash apps, memberships, tickets, everything. So we knew something like this was gonna happen. I don't even think he was
Mhm.
gonna go. And the fact of the matter is that for weeks or however long, he was inviting Ness and whoever else to go. And a lot of people thought it was a whole joke.
I did
And
too.
Honest Row was the only one who thought, you know what, this is something that I want to be a part of. So he was of the impression he was going to meet these folks, and now everyone backed out, and now he looks a little bit crazy out there by himself. This is
Because
the
if you're
thing when
gonna
it
be
comes
on
to
that
group
kind of
stuff,
ticket,
man.
if he was on that type of ticket, like you gotta be big to be on that type of ticket. All the people names that's on there with Cardi B, and his name was nowhere. And this was even beforehand. He couldn't show no proof that he was gonna be with Cardi B, even though almost all her music he be using when he be doing his
He said he's still doing the concert, but he doing it virtually.
and he gotta get how much money?
Yeah, he said he's still gonna be on the BET thing, but he's doing it virtually. I'm like, since when? The
Uh,
only people they let be virtual is somebody
Jesus.
like Michael Jackson or like they do, when they do the little, what do you call that, where they do the AI people and it's like people that have passed away and good people. They ain't gonna
Like
let him do
Tupac, yeah,
that.
Tupac and all them.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
like
acting
Tupac,
like
go
a
ahead.
whole celebrity out here.
He ain't no
Man.
celebrity more than I am. I could do covers better than he can. Child, that's
Well,
sad.
they said that. Oh Lord, I think it was Cooling or something. But no, Honest Roll. He was making it sound like Shakim was still coming because the thing is from the 26th through the 30th, right? But Cardi performs today, so technically speaking, they still have Saturday and Sunday for the BET experience. But people's like, he is not coming. He is not coming. I don't know what Honest Roll think he's still
Well,
coming.
Honest Rose said on passes, and this is what I heard through ODS's, that and this is what Jay Dunn had repeated, that Ro had been sending Shakim cash apps and sending him money
Dang.
and stuff. Yo,
That's what
I,
I heard
he,
too.
he, I think he also manipulated Honest Row. Now, Ronnie Q, I saw Ronnie Q drop something in the chat a while ago. Listen, he he may have found out about it, but then maybe it would have been too late to change his tickets, cancel his hotel room and all of that stuff. I'm thinking maybe if he found out it was too late, that he found out that's Honest Row I'm talking about. Found out about it and then couldn't change his ticket in time. I don't know. I'm
yeah,
I
just
because
don't know either. And what's up,
what
with you? How you doing, love?
Hey
I'm
V.
good.
beauty.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
We are
Fine,
What's
I
doing
up?
hope.
good. And let me read this one comment before view
Go
comments,
ahead.
okay? This
Go
comment
ahead.
says Black Swan, oh my God, said Honest Row, if Puff Daddy or Tyler Perry or Will Smith ask you to do anything, just say no.
Lord have
What's up, Ronnie
mercy.
Q?
She said don't bring her
Don't
up.
don't bring her up. Just there's a link in the
Drop
back.
her.
Oh, I'm
Drop her.
sorry, Ronnie Q. I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let
And
me
she gave a timestamp too. So let me go on mute. I'll be back.
Okay, I just removed her. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, is somebody gonna check out? I'm
Yeah,
in a
she's
loud.
in a loud place. That's why she can't speak right now.
Okay, I'm sorry, Ronnie Q.
Also, do not play that on here because that's somebody else's content. I was just gonna tell you because I done seen
Yeah.
the exact thing. I saw that, Miss Ronnie Q. I know exactly what you're talking about. I
But
saw
what
you
is
come up
it?
on
Don't play it
ODS.
on here. But what is it?
Basically, ODS. I mean, on ODS's they were talking about it, and Shakim had said yesterday that he was not going. But hear my thing.
Mm,
All these last weeks, what have we heard from Shakim?
he's going.
Constantly. He's going. In fact, he made it seem like the experience that he had was not just, oh, you're in the back row in the nosebleeds. He made it seem like he would have like a private little area with party because that's what he was telling Ness, and that they were going to be treated like royalty and all this
Mhm.
stuff. And then come to find out, I have heard that some of those tickets are what he said they were. They're the nosebleed tickets, and they're kind of cheap. But then I've also
Yeah,
heard
the
from
nosebleeds. I looked at them, and it's $23 for the nosebleeds, and right up front was 200 and like 205.
yeah, but then they have like, they have the packages, but those
Right.
packages are for the entire weekend and then like
Mm-hmm.
you get every experience. That's just for that one little thing. Not the concert, not the that's the experience, not the concert or something like that. There's different ones that's
Oh
going on
wow.
this weekend. Like
And
there's
they said,
different events, if that makes sense.
right, just like the thing that goes on every year down in The Essence Festival. You can either pay for a particular event, or you can just buy the whole package for the whole 3-4 day, however long it is. But yeah, but they said TMO was acting like she was shocked, but she was on the panel when it was talked about last night. You know what? When they asked
Oh,
Honest
and he
Roll,
would not have transferred the tickets had Code not asked if the tickets were in Rose's name. Because if you don't transfer those tickets, then they would not have worked for him. Because when you go up there to, get your tickets, you have to show ID. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, I'm here to, get my tickets. Because they usually, if you reserve tickets, sometimes they have them at the door or at the Ticketmaster
mhm,
booth, right? And you have to
mhm,
show ID. Oh, child.
mhm. But what you
Woo.
got to say about all this, Dr. Pastor coloring book?
Yes, this is a play that's being played right before our eyes. Now, I know a lot about plays because I was playing Uno on my channel last week. So I've learned a lot about the plays that we doing out here. Once you know how to play Uno, you know everything. Now, I want to let y'all know that I hope that Ro is okay. He's a grown man. He can travel. He can do whatever. But this is a straight up play. Rakim, I'm so disappointed, but or Shakim or whatever, but he said he's going to have a concert in DC, and I was on ODS's platform, and ODS said, "Well, can you hook a OG up, and can you hook me up too?" So if he's having a concert in DC, he's going to hook up ODS and I for, I guess, tickets. So I will be there to report whatever activity that I can report. I will have security with me. Um, and we're gonna see what happened firsthand, up close.
Exclusive, exclusive.
Exclusive. Yes.
I love you so much right now.
Yes, Ronnie Q. He sure did. He's gonna give me a ticket. Get me and ODS a ticket, and we will be at the DC concert. He will be there in August of all months. Isn't that funny? Isn't August the same month
Right.
everybody's going to Vegas?
I
That's
was
correct.
just about to ask that. Which weekend did he say it
He
was?
did not give a date. I couldn't get up there fast enough to ask a date. But when I do see him somewhere in the streets, or maybe I'll just do a bolo call on my community wall and see if I can acquire what date so that I can plan because I like doing staycations. If I'm going to go somewhere around DC, I like to find a place around close by and do a little staycation. So I
Hmm.
don't have to worry about Uber and all that, and I've already know which restaurants and things that I'm going to go eat at. So we're gonna
But
see.
did y'all hear how ODS had this was on Coolin's panel, and ODS had asked Ro, did he ask Shakim if he was going to be able to meet Cardi B, right? Since Shakim was going to be performing with her, right? And Ro said, "Well, you know how Ro starts stuttering sometimes." He was like, "Well, I don't ask too many questions about when it comes to Cardi B." But Shakim did say he had a slight connection with her, but that he could probably get a picture with her. And ODS said, "Well, on behalf of Shakim Raw, you should be able to just go get some backstage passes since he has a
Mm,
connection with Cardi B, shouldn't you?"
it sounds like it.
I
So
can't.
I'm like,
excited. I'm
child.
excited.
I can't. I'm laughing, y'all. I can't. I swear that man
And
laughs
people
so
in the chat
much.
were like, "View, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." I'm just as excited as I'm going to the Shish Trish YouTube Awards. I will be there.
Oh,
They actually was supposed to be from in September, but it's moved again for the fourth time. So the
mm-mm.
new date is February the 9th, 2025.
I
But
gotta
I've
laugh
already booked
again.
my hotel accommodations for the event in September. I already have friends that I'm going to be meet. A couple of them are YouTubers, and we will still meet at the event. I don't know the exact time and all that, so you all don't have to worry about that. But we will report on it when it occurs, and then you'll see where it was supposed to be at and all that. And hopefully, we'll get some inside information for the event on the 9th. I'm glad that she let us know because if people had actually sent her these thousands of dollars, the sponsorships and things, they need to know that this event has been moved again for the fourth time.
I'm
So
dying over here.
And I
these
always
people in
thought
the
that's what
scam.
wouldn't happen either. But I would be more convinced that Trish is going to put on that than for Shakim to be performing with Cardi B.
It's up in the air now. I would have been more thinking that Shakim's event would have been more reason. Well, not. I would say maybe not in the event and performing in the event, but at least tickets to the event. I would have thought that would have occurred. I definitely never thought that Shish Trish event is going to be occurred, but she did invite me. And actually, Ro, this is actually interesting. Ro was supposed to be her co-host at the YouTube Awards. Isn't that funny how they're
That's
picking on
right.
Ro? To pick on Ro to do these plays with. I
Mm.
detect a theme. Okay.
And people wonder why people are so concerned about him being in LA. Like, this is LA. And not only is it already, a pretty packed, busy place all day, but now you have the BET experience going on right there. So there's a lot of people in town on top of that. And he's never been there.
But okay, I know what you're saying, but hold on. I got to piggyback because I'm going to make him. This going to be a double whammy. He did videos with Shish Trish, and he was announcing that he was going to be the co-host. He got his room, and she laid out all these grand plans and all everything. And people were like, "No, don't choose Ro." And she was like, "He was going to be my co-host." And then she kind of had me in there for a minute, I guess, to be like a house mother or something like that. I was supposed to send some coins for the room, and I was going to get the big room. Oh my God. Yeah. So I said, I'm going to go, but I'm going to book my own room. So we'll see. Cause I'm not going on anybody's, room thing. Not, no, no more. I learned my lesson. I'll do my own room. So, yeah. So the fact that
Well, I had heard that he
that Ro
said,
was able to
mhm.
go ahead. No,
Oh
the
no, I
Ro
was just
is
gonna say,
being
I had
used.
heard that he
He's a
was
repeat
going to pay.
offender.
Hmm.
Hmm. What'd you say?
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, okay. I was just saying that, yeah. So Roe is being targeted, and Roe should have actually learned. Now, I'm going to tell you this to add even more salt to the wound. Roe actually got invited out of the country, full expenses paid on a trip, full expenses, a real trip that actually did occur. He got an invite and he did not go at the last minute, costing the host to lose money,
That was
coins.
to London, right? The London trip.
No.
Oh, so that was a different one. Okay.
Well, it might have been a different one. See, but the people that were having this event that they were inviting Roe to, that was not a scam. But see, Roe picking the scams to go to, but not to a legitimate event where people that cared for him, that wanted him to be there, that wanted him to show him something different in life, that were willing to entertain him and not make mockery of him. He chose not to go, causing them to lose money, and they could have invited somebody else that would have gone and would have been happy to go and would have been in attendance. So that person, Roe is out here just doing his thing, but he's not being very smart because now he's looking like a victim. But I don't think anybody is really a victim, but I don't think he is working with a full deck of cards.
Well, did y'all hear that Shakim said he still might go and do the performance virtually if he gets enough money? Now that's what I heard on Coolin's panel. Coolin said that to me. So now Ronnie Hugh is saying in the chat that he said he needs people to raise $1,000 if they want him to fly out to
Yep,
meet Roe.
right. That is what I heard also. I did hear that also. That is what's going down. So
That is now
this
you
this
cannot make this shit up.
you can't
I
make it up.
can't believe like everybody in the sector was like, he's not going, bro. He's not going. And he still went out there. And then Ro was like, well, I even though he didn't come, I still, needed to get away. I needed to get away, a vacation, the job and things like that. So it's like, well, I still needed to get away. All right. I could have used the vacation or whatever, just, try to make it look sweeter than what it is,
Yeah.
because this is definitely not a sweet situation. And then he said that another reason why he really went and really wanted to go, because not only was he going to be able to see Cardi B for the first time, But he said also Shakim performing with Cardi B. He said that was like the sugar on top, the
Can
icing
you
Yeah.
on.
believe that I got some oceanfront property in Arizona that he could
Mhm.
buy for me for two
And I'm
silver nickels?
right. And I'm going to tell you the event that he was invited to ahead of time. It did cause for him to need for him to get a passport. I do know it is an event because it's an event that I wish I would have gotten invited to, and I even let the people know it was a male only event, really, gay male only event. But I told them for that event, I would have been straight up stud. I would have put on the Wilson mustache and the hair on my chest. I said just to go. I'm telling you, and they laughed. But yeah, so I think this is it's very entertaining how people are rallying for him, thinking that he needs help, and then he's making these decisions, and then the decisions that he's making are with people that don't have his they don't have they don't have him in a good light. They're really making mockery, and they are doing plays. These people are making plays. Like nobody really expected these things to occur, but he went ahead and spent his own money. That's the part. He spent his own money. Like it wasn't. So now this person is trying to make money off. Okay, well, if you want me to see him, bring up $1,000, then I'll meet this person.
Mm-hmm. And Shar said you'll see Santa Claus before anyone sees that goofy perform at any award show.
It's just a mess. It's just a mess.
And how
So
are you
that's
going to
all I
perform
wanted to say.
virtually? Like,
Hmm.
how are you going to perform virtually? At the so is he saying he's going to perform virtually at the BET Experience Award? I mean BET
Uh,
Experience concert or the BET Award show? Because they're
it's
two
a
different
mess.
things.
It is two different events. Yeah. It's two different events. And then, what I found interesting, just listening to him describe where he likes to sit at when he goes to places, and he likes to sit on the end so he can go to the bathroom. Like, if somebody that's really well versed in this type of travel and this type of entertainment wouldn't be discussing what aisle on the seat I'm going to be sitting in so I can get up to go pee. Like, really? Like, no, and you're supposed to be performing, and it's not consistent. It is a whole bunch of rigmarole and lies. And if I would believe that I'm going to DC to a concert, child, I'm gonna roll with it though. If anything, what'll happen is ODS and I'll we'll go to a restaurant while we're there. Okay, then that'll be the end of it. But
And
we
we
Well,
are.
they
all
I'm
say
gonna
not.
he's
just
supposed to
laugh.
perform. They say he's supposed to perform virtually on Sunday if he gets enough
Oh, he
money.
did.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
he said he would actually show up to be there in person if he got enough money. First off, y'all know he
Yeah,
got a
yeah, for a thousand.
one-way
Yeah.
ticket to
But
Vegas, right?
his mom was sick, and
Oh,
she got better. Thank God, the mother got better because we don't ever want to speak anything bad about a family, and
if
so
that's
so the
even
mom suddenly got better. So, but he's still not going to go. But then there was something about a job offer. I think he's going to be an electrical engineer for a car, and he's supposed to start work pretty soon. So, I
yeah,
mean, the stories
45
are
an hour is what he
yeah,
said.
45. Yep. Everybody else is getting 25. Somebody said some program is 25, but his position is he gets 45 an hour. It's just,
The
every
lies,
question.
child.
Well,
The
It's
I'm
lies.
beginning, I'm
it's
beginning to
nothing.
think
I
that
can
he needs
remember this shit.
a handler. I'm beginning to think that he needs a handler or at least an escort out there. I know somebody had talked to Lady Snoop. I think that was on Coolin's panel or ODS panel or something. But I don't know if Lady Snoop is going to try to reach out to him or
Well, they
Joanna.
said 7
Um,
also
yeah,
might.
Seven. Don't let's not forget Seven's out there also. And then somebody said, as far as Trish, who child? They said, what year is Trish's award show? She be having a
It's
flop every other year.
Yeah, it's been going on for the last maybe 7, 8 years, but no, I'm going to say 6 years. But she has definitely set dates the last 3 years, and she's canceled each year. But it's the same event. She's not making a new event each year. The event never occurred, so that's different than making new events. It's the same event that she started, so it's one event, and every year she promises. But this year she got last year she got closer to it because she showed us hotels. She had a whole misspelled brochure. She had everything. So now what she did, the way that I know that it's true that she's having it changed to the ninth, is she did a video brochure. and it was all professionally done, allegedly, and it was out there. So February the 9th, for you all that are just waiting for this event to occur, February the 9th, 2025.
She doing it on a Sunday again. You know why she was doing it on a Sunday, don't you? Because that's
Why?
the only
Because it
time they
was
have free
cheaper.
parking.
Yep. I
Oh,
wouldn't do it none of yours.
I
It
know
was
this because my fiance is from York, even though he's not from the boroughs. He's from the island, but that's the only time they got free parking up there.
oh Lord. So yeah, so I just want to make sure that the people that already had booked their rooms and made their flights, that you all need to go ahead and make arrangements and change it again, pay that penalty fee and change your dates. Why do I sound like I'm really promoting this shit? But I'm going to be there. I will be there. I told you I'm going to be there.
Don't get yourself mixed up a bit.
I'm going to be there. I sure am.
You see what Red Vines and Popcorn said? That's why I was confused as to why Ro went. He said it was virtual. Then he said he was going Sunday, and now he needs
Hmm.
money to get there. Shaking my head, though, they're not funny.
No, they're not. But they're just
It's funny
fall
that
out of
he
his
can't
mouth.
keep
And
up with
then,
his lies.
I don't know how he does either.
He can't keep up with them. Like he keeps, like if you listen to every lie that he's told recently, right? He can't keep up with them. He said he was going to perform at the Mo 3 Day. Well, Mo 3 Day done came and went, and he show wasn't there, and he show didn't perform, and he's in, and he claimed like he was in that set, and he keeps changing like when he's going to have these concerts and who he's going to be performing with. Remember, he's supposed to go on tour with Cardi B, and Cardi B ain't going on tour. Remember, he was supposed to go out with Kendrick Lamar, all this other stuff. Everything he's lied about has never came to fruition, and a lot of it he cannot keep track of because he said he was going to a job and to school at the same time at different, like, it's like he
Yeah.
can't keep up with his own lies.
But the thing is, when people bust him on it, he comes back with another lie that can kind of double cover it. That's his thing.
Double talking. It's called double talking, baby. And Kenna said, I truly like Ro, but he's truly too trusting and a little too old to be this naive.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
he was the same age as me, but like a year younger. We the same age right now because I don't turn my year older to August. So right now we the same age is what I heard in chat. I'm like, come on now. I'm even if you're naive, and I used to be a very naive person and very trusting, I'm very sweet person, even like that. You know when somebody's lying straight to your face, especially if you sitting there listening to lie after lie after lie after lie. You cannot believe this man is performing with Cardi B. Come on now. With what music? He don't have anything original. It's all covers. That would be like me saying I'm going on tour. With what music? I sing covers. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is
Unless
that
you
is
go
that
to little
noble?
hole in the wall places like bars or little events like
Karaoke bars. Yeah, he could do
yeah,
karaoke.
Yeah.
little comedy clubs.
They'll let you do covers all day, every day, but you ain't
Yeah.
going to no event like the BET with some covers.
Is that
Now why
noble
do they
there?
let him call
I
him
am
Kim?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's Noble. Hey, Noble.
Why do they let him call him Kim? Is that what he's going
I
by
heard.
now?
I'm sorry, guys. I heard Ro refer to him as Kim in that same video that you guys saw the link to. I kept
Mhm.
hearing Honest Rose saying Kim when he spoke to him. Like I don't know who else calls him that, but I
Well,
didn't
Sassy did today
see
over
out
on
here.
Coolins, and that was the first time I heard it.
A
I was
whole
like,
Kim.
why Sassy keep calling him Kim? And then
Well,
somebody
some
else
people
said
call
I
him
wouldn't want
Kimmy.
to be called that, but did y'all hear old what's his name? Grown folks trying to go in on Sassy, talking about if y'all
Yeah.
really cared about
No, I
him and
didn't
y'all
hear
ain't
it.
trying to help
Why
him
you
and
let him do
why
this?
y'all allow him?
Allowed him to do this. I didn't agree with that.
He
Allow,
just
first of
calling
all,
her
allow
old.
meaning nobody
She was
controls
like,
anybody on here.
exactly. Who controls an adult? I heard
Nobody
Ro is about
controlling a damn
41 or
adult.
thereabout.
Right.
Well, I heard
Like
he was
nobody's king or
36.
queen around here. You don't control anybody. People do what the fuck they want to do, and if they do some fuck shit, we gonna talk about it if they bought it on the goddamn YouTube. No, we don't allow it. This ain't no real group. This is goddamn YouTube. I need y'all delusional motherfucking narcissists, motherfucking bastards out here thinking that people can control. This is not really chess. This is goddamn checkers. It's damn Uno. The motherfucker got on the goddamn plane. He's got sold wolf tickets. He's out here he probably needs some handles. He needs some control. But it's America. Everybody has the right to do whatever, whether you could touch it or not. We can't stop people. So the
Can we
man,
do an Uno
wherever he's at,
reverse?
and he went where he went to, he got his man.
It was crazy.
Yeah. So I mean,
That was
we're
crazy
supposed to
that it
act like everybody's supposed to be
all fell on
normal.
Sassy. Come on.
What is what?
That is how does
What is what?
Ro deciding to go there become Sassy's fault? Like how? I don't get it. And
Yeah,
why
he was
aren't
like
people
everything on
and why aren't
Sassy.
people attacking
Sassy, Sassy.
Shakim?
Right. Right.
Yeah, he
What?
was trying to.
And
He was
what?
talking to
And who
Sassy all
is
kind of
anyway?
crazy. Sassy
Who
was
the
like,
fuck asked
you ain't about to
him?
be talking to me like that, nigga.
Yeah, I
He
didn't agree
was.
with that because even if she tried to stop him, because I'm pretty sure other people did, because even with the clip that I just listened to, a few people try to warn him. According to them, he didn't
Right.
listen. He decided to go. He made the decision to go, and what I'm
Right.
hearing is he said he already had planned to go on a trip anyways. So I guess that's his trip, and he
Yeah. How
planned
we
to
gonna?
see Shakim while he went out there, according to
At
him.
least
I
he
don't
got a driver's license and he can rent a car. I mean, hey, he got
know.
no shade, but the man could go where it's the United States of America. You can go. He don't have no felony charge. He ain't got no ankle bracelet on. I mean, like what the fuck? He could.
And he has a passport.
He's a
Hmm.
passport. Hey, yeah, yeah. So what? I mean, why should we deprive ourselves of what's going to happen? We can't know. Fate. It's fate. And he's grown. Maybe that's going to be the turning point in his life. He might go there and be discovered or something. I don't know.
And if
But
you
we
also
don't.
listen to the, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't have nothing to say. Go ahead.
If
I
you
just be
also
babbling.
listen to the video that I was trying to listen to earlier on, but I had to step away real quick. It seems as if they kind of knew already, because I think I heard Brianna say something to the effect of, "Do you know you're going to the BET experience alone or something?" Don't quote me, but she did say something to to Ro, asking him if he knew that Shakim wasn't going. So I think
Well,
she
I
kind
am
of knew
human
too.
first said in the chat that they hate to say this, but Brianna's partially responsible because she was closely monitoring the situation of Ro and Rob.
Okay,
Well,
well
she's
there you go.
responsible for a lot of stuff.
But I don't know if I
Yeah,
would say
but
Brianna is
there's no king
partially
or queen.
responsible.
Ooh, look at
You
the
can't
real
be
K Fitz
responsible.
comment. I didn't know that.
Hold up, you can't be
Shit.
responsible for a whole nother human.
Yeah, I heard that
Totally
too. Real K fit.
He
Kim ugly as hell.
did.
Ooh.
Is that why he be calling him Kim? Kim, Kim.
Ooh.
I
Now
did
we
Kim
hear
voted
that.
is
now
not
we know
better.
why he wanted to go meet him so badly. Okay, Ro,
Yeah,
we
so
see you.
we can't fight
Why
that.
they was in the same room to save money?
Hey, best save money
Well, I
by
heard that
being in the
too.
same room. And you know what?
Hmm.
I think Shakim kind of manipulated Ro too, and Ro was so trusting because whatever
Very
he
trusting.
told him, he like believed it. He didn't see it was a
Hmm.
whole play out there. I don't think he. And then now, today when they were over there by cooling, he had him on the phone, and I'm saying to myself, do is Honest Roll going to be going over there and giving Shakim the exclusives and stuff? I hope he uses this and does it on his own channel, because the fact of the matter is the guy stood you up, the guy lied. Matter of fact, if Binary or whatever that guy's name is didn't say something to him about the ticket, Shakim, not Shakim, Honest Roll would have gone to the event,
Yeah,
trying to get in without his name being on the ticket.
right.
You guys hear
Right.
that part too? His
Yes.
Yes,
name
I
was
did.
not on the ticket. It was Shakim's name. And if he didn't click that link or questions weren't asked on that live that I just watched a while ago, the information would not have been transferred into Honest Roll's name. So he would have gone, turned up there, and looked like a whole idiot out there.
And then
So he would
had
have
a
been
moment
embarrassed.
and went off singing saying Timber, what is it, Emmett Till, and then been locked up. See, this is the kind of
Let
thing.
me tell.
Yeah. Yeah, Emmett Till at the gate, because he don't have his name on there. But anyway, first of all, there is no kings or queens. Nobody else. There's no ruler. There's no. You have to fill out a form to be able to travel. There's no application process to do all these things, and we are handling people like really like that. Because their family and friends or the state or whatever should be handling them. I mean, if you're able to free and have driver's license and roam around. Hell, I need to think people that be handled to get on the goddamn YouTube. How about that? Some of these people that own
Child.
this should not be on here. So So we don't rule people like that. We over here talk about it's called commentary, and you bring it on the YouTube. We can talk about it, but for somebody to get on here and say we allow we who? I didn't allow nobody. The fuck?
And
So
Sassy said that she do be talking to him behind the scenes, and have assisted him with certain things behind the scenes. But you cannot make people do something you think they shouldn't do, or
Exactly.
stop them from doing
mhm.
something you think
You
they
can't
should
be
do. And then the thing about it is,
monitoring
he's not
adults
even
like that anyway.
upset. Like, have y'all heard his voice? He's
No,
not
he's
even
not.
upset.
He
He's like,
is
yeah.
He
not.
having a good time. He's like, fuck y'all.
He's like, yeah, I
I
went to the
Man, I
Jack
ain't
in
listen to
the
y'all
Box.
bitches.
I'm just down here at the Jack in the Box, and
Right. He having
I'm just
fun.
chilling. I'm
He's
just
waiting
chilling.
to get checked in. I think he must be checked in by now. I don't know. So he has his room. I don't know how long it's going to take for him to get to the event, but he's going to be there by himself. I wish him the best. I hope he's safe out there. He doesn't seem to care because whatever excuse or lies Shakim told him, he accepted it. You could tell. Whatever conversations they had on
Yeah.
the phone, whatever excuses Shakim gave him for not being able to go, that is crazy. And then he has the nerve to be asking people for their coins, their money. Oh, if I get
Yeah.
$1,000, I'll still go. Like for real though?
Hey,
For
big lemon,
Mhm.
real?
not the little one.
Oh my God.
Women.
You don't want
But
people
yeah,
to pay
so
for
I
you to
mean,
go.
he's having
Shit.
a good time. I mean, at least he's doing something. Some of y'all don't even get up and get out the goddamn house.
Lemon,
Some
did
of
you
y'all
find
don't.
Ro? Lemon, did you
Huh?
find Ro? Lemon down there too. Y'all need to find Ro.
Well,
We
they
got like
found
five
him.
or ten. We got like 5 or 10 YouTubers from the B sector down there now. Somebody need to make
Yeah,
sure Ro is
where?
okay.
In Cali.
In the California, in Cali.
Oh, Lemon's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, lemon from Cali.
And did
Mm-hmm.
you say Rose?
No, I said
Yeah.
Ro.
Oh, Ro. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, y'all need to. Yeah, since people so concerned. Yeah, I heard MU was gonna do something. Well, somebody need to
Hey,
hook up with him.
fine.
I mean, but I think he would be so happy. You know what? It would make a great video for anybody that reaches out to
Lemon,
him.
shut up.
At least just get him and take him, scoop him up to take him to get a Starbucks or a hamburger or something, and just get take some photos, maybe talk with him. I mean, it would be a great photo op, and it'll be something showing at least you spoke with him, and then if you want to give him a little something on the side or something. I mean, he's in the area. I mean, he's all the way in the East Coast, so the fact that he's over there on your stomping ground, y'all
I
stomping
mean,
ground, take advantage of
invite
it.
them.
Um,
Invite them to the
MU,
cookout. Invite them to family dinner, and on
Yeah,
Sunday invite them to the cookout.
what
Well, at
I'm
least Lady
reading,
Snoop is there. So, who knows? We may see both of them together. Who knows? Because Lady
Mm-hmm.
Snoop
yeah,
is
we
also
will
going to be
because
there.
she's just an opportunist. She's very opportunistic, so she'll take advantage some kind of way. But she's doing her own thing though, so it's because she's gonna take care of
Mm-hmm.
herself first. But she need to go ahead and do that. That's gonna get some clicks and views. And that's how
Yeah.
you know networking.
And Ro
Network.
needs to know how to run this shit because he has his own channel. He should be
Yeah,
using this time to do stuff on his own channel.
But
Okay?
yeah.
he said his internet or his something to do with his service wasn't working good. He don't even know if he can go live from the concert or live later from the
Well,
hotel,
So
or
how is
he
he going
got
to
a
I don't
new
run
know.
the
But
cell
place?
phone.
Lemon said he
Huh?
was on a panel earlier. Now I saw him on Coolest panel, because Shakim called him and put him on speaker. But Lemon, was he actually on the panel like we could see him? Or were you
they
talking about when
said he was on passes, but they're also
If
stating
he
in
could click a
chat
link, he could go
that
live.
He got a new cell phone,
MU7 and
but it
Snoop
don't
are
matter.
stating that
Right.
they can give their help. So,
Now
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Don't y'all meet that young man and get out here and beg for cash apps to meet him and not take him with a good time with whatever you do get. And
Oh, if he
hey,
was in
Lemon,
our city, he would have fun with our
yeah,
family.
and
Oh,
let
he
me
would
just say this. I'm gonna get
be.
off. Let me just say this real quick and let me get off because I'm giving y'all some advice because I've seen y'all no, I'm saying y'all very general. Do the same motherfucking fuck shit. Okay. Now that people let y'all know, oh, let me meet Lemon. Let me go get not Lemon. I'm sorry, Lemon. Let me meet Rose. Let me do, and then let me just, tap him on the robe and shit. And then I need cash app. I need this, I need that, and then even giving him anything. I need y'all. If y'all gonna take advantage, the people that's gonna take advantage of him down, he's over there. He done got all the way over there. At least do it the right way, and just contribute to him if you are going to. And I do want him to have a good time and take meet lots of people and do whatever. So whatever y'all can do to help, and just make sure that he has a good YouTube experience because he's on the other side of the country. So, all right. Thank you so much. I ain't got
Yeah.
nothing else to say.
thank you, View.
You're
Like,
welcome.
hey, beautiful.
I can't wait to see him in DC. Okay.
Girl, I gotta be in that live, girl.
I'll let
Somebody
Yeah.
y'all
better
know.
make sure I get my notifications.
Okay.
Now,
All
I'll
right.
be mad.
All right.
all right, see you later, boo.
Okay.
Now,
Bye,
I'm gonna
boo.
say personally, if it were me, I don't care what city, how big or small it was, I'll be on here roasting and dragging, and he is just taking it with so much control. Like, oh, it's okay. I'm here at the Jack in the Box, and I'm just chilling.
Girl, I'll be roasting for his
I'm
pills.
like, I'm
Hey,
like, I'm going to
Lemon.
see Cardi B later, and it's okay. I'm like, I would be mad. Like, nigga, you had me come all the way down here to hook up with
He's
your.
stigmatized. Okay, he's
They
not gonna
said
be
he was
upset
feeling
with
for the
Shakim.
dick.
Carrie, you just called him. You
He
just
is,
called it.
he
What's
is
up, Whitney?
stigmatized.
Hey,
You
hello,
like
the hood table.
with
What's up,
What
Gary
up,
Tiny
Carey?
Whitney? What up?
What up,
Hey,
Charlie?
Lemon.
What up? What's a
Uh,
Tiny Elvis? Ugh.
Tiny Elvis strike again. I just love ODS show. He wrapped it up, but he did a good show about the whole situation. But I did find Honest Roll. He is on the panel, so he is good. But one thing I want to let Honest Roll know, well, I should be on Jay Wilson's channel, but I don't fuck with Jay Wilson, so I'll just say it here. If the show is coming up in a couple of hours, he need to leave early because LA traffic is a monster. You know what I'm saying? And I heard he's 45 minutes away from the arena, so you have to put
Leave
that
2 or
into
3 hours
perspective.
early.
You got to leave early. Like Snoop is already there. Snoop already know about that LA traffic, especially during rush hour time. Um, you'll be stuck and you'll be late as hell. So hopefully he makes it there on time. I do feel bad for Honest Road, but I'm like more than an hour out of the outskirts of LA, so I can't get to Honest Road. Like most people think I'm in LA. I don't live in LA. So I just found out about it like y'all did. So
Yeah, I
Wow.
know.
And
We
see,
know.
I
We
got
When
know
you
family
say
Lemon
you
is
in
feel
back
bad
Houston.
for
home.
him, what do you mean, Lemon? When you say you
I
feel
felt
bad
bad
for him?
because he's going out there. He flew from his own city to LA, and he's by himself. And that's not a way you want to. I really wish Shakim would have pulled up and met him out there because it's one thing to go on a trip that you plan to be alone, but to kind of know you're going to be there by yourself, it's not the same. And I feel bad because he's out there with himself in a city he don't know nothing about, under the false pretenses of meeting Shakim and watching Shakim perform. And now Shakim is at Detroit at home, chilling.
Tiny Elvis
It's just so
came
wrong.
up
So many
live.
times, bro. It's so
I
wrong
wasn't
in
gonna
so many
laugh.
ways.
I was not gonna let me mute.
Carrie's dying over
It
there,
is so
y'all.
wrong. And what's up, Joanna? You out there too, Joanna? Y'all need to find Honest Road
But
tomorrow.
seven
Invite him to the cookout,
seven
Joanna.
stars did say that for Honest Road to reach out, she gave D Miss O her number, and she wanted D Miss O to pass the number to Honest Road. I almost called him Tiny Elvis, my bad. To Honest Road, and then Lady Snoop also tagged Honest Road on her community wall and said that she would link up with him as well. So he do have options of people who are actually in LA. So
I
hopefully he
heard
do
MU
act on it.
reached out too, so that's what
That'll
I
be
heard in the
dope.
chat. So yeah. So hopefully he won't be there all alone. He'll have some fun and
Mhm.
everything. Tiny Elvis strikes again. I don't got to calling him that now because of you living.
He don't even change his picture. He got an Elvis wig on now and
I
stuff. He's
saw
I
promoting
it.
that.
saw that. I saw that.
He need to pay you, Lemon. He need to pay
Oh
you for
my
all that.
god.
But what
He
a
has
lot
no
of people,
intention
I
of
got
going
mixed feelings with the
anywhere.
situation. I've been telling the world that this was not going to really happen. But then again, I know how it feels to kind of feel like, well, let me go with my own intuitions on a situation, right? Based on how other people feel, they might not believe he's going, but I feel like there was warnings about him not actually going to show up to the event. I'm talking about Tiny Elvis. So do y'all feel like it still falls back on Honest Road for booking a flight, booking a rental car, and actually going to the show, knowing that it's a possibility that Sharkam won't be there?
If I knew it was a possibility that he wasn't gonna be here, I would have took that extra ticket and brought a homie, a friend,
Yeah,
a stranger, somebody, instead of just showing up in
I think
LA
he
all
still
by
went.
myself.
I think he still went with the intentions or the hopes that Shakim would change his mind. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I
That's
knew
what
he
I
was a
think.
liar when he was on Nessa's and he was talking about it. The way he was talking about it, was he not, Lemon, acting like that him and Nessa's gonna get like this VIP treatment, that it
Yep.
was gonna they all that stuff. I knew he was lying in because he said the tickets only cost $100. I'm like, if they only cost $100, you're gonna be in the nosebleed section. You ain't getting no private section for that. because the private section is like 2,500 to 5,000. You ain't getting that private little area. It ain't just for one day. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
like, I looked up the ticket prices. It was 2,500 for the cheapest VIP experience.
That's crazy. And mind y'all, he's not going home until sometime like Monday morning. So he's out there a couple of days.
Oof, and you know how expensive that is too. Cause see,
Yep.
I go to New York a lot, right? So the traffics aren't too far off when it comes there, and that traffic be killer. I can't stand being in the city part of New York. I can't. I don't like the traffic. He would have been rather not even get a rental car, but get like do rentals, like bicycle rentals and shit, or like walk. I hate to say it, cause that
Oh,
traffic.
that just
Oof,
reminded me of Tracy and MU.
child,
The bicycles. But anyway.
But yeah,
shit.
D Miss O and Sassy said they did warn Honest Roll about um be careful about booking your shit. You know, like they did try to like stop him from doing this, but he already had his mind made up. And I always feel like if your mind is already made up, it's hard to unconvince you of something that you already got your mind set on doing. So that's where I'm at with it. You know, like there was people behind the scenes who do deal with Honest Roll who told him not to actually book this uh flight in rental. I didn't even know he got a rental until today. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I said I wasn't gonna say that word no more. But yeah.
Okay. Can I say? I just want to come up to say this one thing. I typed it in the back chat what I wanted to say, and I'm gonna drop off real quick. That saying is so perfect. Okay, and no pun intended. Y'all see the back chat?
Yeah, I see it.
Yes.
Okay. And Lemon, did you see the back chat? Hold on, I'm gonna say what I want to say. And I'm typing it. I was like, nah, bitch, say it. You always hear the saying, let's make a lemonade out of lemon. So I need you, Ro, with these lemons that you have been dealt with in your motherfucking life, getting on a goddamn plane, going all the way to goddamn California, make some goddamn nice, sweet, cold, icy, lemony lemonade out of that motherfucker. Okay, have a good time. I hope y'all reach out with him. He just meet him. It'll be a good photo op. And y'all do the cash app thing. Y'all know how y'all do, but just make sure he has a good time. If you have the time, it'll be something to do. Okay, you know how we
Yeah,
roll
be
over here.
interesting.
Well,
That's what
Joanna is down in the chat saying she'll meet with him. She wants to meet him so badly. So there you go. We got somebody else.
yeah, I think if they hook up with him and then they can make some content, maybe take him sightseeing and do some content and stuff like that. But Sassy had me cracking up. Talking about forget Shakim. Shakim done stood you up, done left you down there all by yourself. And you know that you want Shakim to be there so you can get that dick. I was like, hold up.
Ooh.
When did they say Shakim
Sassy
was
was killing me.
I didn't know Shakim was part of the, or as Sassy kept calling him Kim. I didn't know he was a part of the community. And Sassy had me hollering. Talking about you need to stick to it. Go out there and have you a hot boy summer. Go to
I
one of
heard
those
that
Diddy
too.
parties. She said go to a Diddy party because see, Coolin was like, please be careful and don't share your location and don't go to any Diddy parties. And Sassy, on the other hand, said, you better take your ass to them Diddy parties and get you some dirt since Shakim stood you up and you can't get that Shakim dick. I was like, Sassy about wiped me out because I'm like, why they keep saying he want his dick?
Well, I
I'm like,
mean,
what?
if
Well, when I was on ODS panel a second ago, people kept dropping in the chat because I guess Honest Roll is elsewhere. And he was saying that he did like kind of have feelings for Shakim on another level. I was like, what the like we were finding out like while I was on the live, like I guess it was being expressed that way,
I
or
just
he was
learned that
being
too.
led on by Shakim. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, I mean,
When was
excuse my
this,
language.
Lemon?
This was
you
about
you
10,
good,
15
Lemon?
minutes, just like 10, 15 minutes ago.
So
We
he said
cursed on
10,
the hood
15
table,
minutes
Lemon.
ago that he had feelings for Shakim.
And yeah, and that he kind of felt like there was some kind of traction on both sides with them.
Some chemistry?
Yeah.
They do talk off air. You know that, right?
Hmm.
I
Yep.
heard
Yeah.
that today. I heard it today.
Okay. He has his number
Shakim was
now.
there. It was me, Shakim, Face Yaya, ODS, and Simply May on the panel. Oh, and Joanna. Joanna was there as well.
Joanna, you need to make him get him one of those welcome to Cali. Joanna be doing all them blings and all the cups and all kind of t-shirts and all kind of shit like that. You need to get him a cup or something and bling it out for him. Welcome him to Cali and invite him over to the family for a
I,
barbecue tomorrow.
I got something I need to say. Okay, here's my thing. I'm with Lemon on the fact of who the hell thought they would believe Kim, because we can name at least 20 lies that this man has told, if not more, in the last, what, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months? And I can name them all in one hand. He was, as we say, he was supposed to perform at Mo 3 Day. That didn't happen. He was supposed to go on tour with Cardi B and Kendrick Lamar. That didn't happen. That concert was supposed to be more than what it was, and people paid for it, and then it was free on YouTube and wasn't even members only. And then he lied about going to this thing, and I'm betting you 100 to 1. I'm gonna bet money right now with you, Lemon. I doubt he's gonna show up to Vegas, because who the hell buys a one way?
I I'm with Charlie. There's no bet to be made. I think we're on the same page. I think we can.
Yeah, me and you neither
Yeah.
want to lose money, do we?
Nope. And my
Well, you
thing
know
is
what?
this. Go ahead, Cole. I mean, the hood table.
No, I was about to say, somebody had made a comment in the chat, and I read that all wrong. This comment right here. All I saw was But Roll would sit on Shakim.
Oh, girl, I know what she was thinking.
I thought when I saw the L, I just knew it was gonna say lap, but live stream, that he sits on his live stream often. Anyway, y'all, go ahead.
She went straight for the hood with that, the dirty hood.
I kind of think Shakim was going to try to get his money back for those tickets, and that is the reason why he didn't change his name from those tickets to Honest Rose's name. Do you guys realize that he did not put the tickets in Honest Rose's names up to yesterday?
You think
So
he
he
was
was.
gonna sell them out from under him?
I don't know what he was gonna do. I don't know. Maybe he was gonna try to get his money back. That's what I think. And then Honest Row would have been there with a link. Honest Row didn't even check the link, for crying out loud. He
That would have
didn't
been
even check
messed up.
nothing
Carrie,
since
that
he
would have
sent
been
that
messed
link.
up. If
He
he
would
would
have
have
been
had
out
him
there
out
trying to
there
get
by himself,
in.
if he would have had him out
What?
there by himself with no tickets, that would have been messed up.
That would have been sick. Yeah. Cause me knowing how like Lady Snoop is, like she live in LA. So Lady Snoop know I'm trying to beat traffic. I don't want no kerfuffles. I'm already want to be there. So Lady Snoop taking pictures. She's like posing that on the carpet and shit. Like Lady Snoop is there because she know what's up. She know how LA give it up. That's one of the worst traffics you want to be caught in, especially during a award show. Because that makes the traffic even heavier on top of already having like heavy traffic in LA, and then you put celebrities there.
And they have
Honest
that
Row need to
directed
jump off them
traffic.
panels. Yeah, he need to jump off them panels, get in the shower, change his outfit, and head over there because he gonna be.
And he got a rental car. Now I've never been to LA. My
Mhm.
kids been several times because they have friends out there from college, but I never
Yeah,
been to LA. But he rented a car. So not only, like I said, it's not only that he's out there by himself, but he's out there for the first time. He don't know here from there, and you have to use a navigation to try to get around with this traffic that's heavier because of the event. It's not normal LA traffic,
Gotta
which
find
is
parking.
already bad enough. It's already bad enough for the normal traffic, and now you got this big experience there as well. And he has to use the guidance of a navigation, which can still be complicated when you
yep.
don't know where you're going. You can easily get off on the wrong interstate thinking it's at this interstate. You know what I mean?
Also, when I went to like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for a wedding, we stayed at like a business hotel. It was nice as shit. The parking was like 2 blocks over in like this building that didn't even look like a parking garage. Let me say that. And it was underground and stuff, so you couldn't even tell it. So if you're not from there, make sure wherever you're going, like when I go to New York, I make sure that before we got 4 hours we sitting in traffic most time. Like a 1 hour trip can take 4 hours just to get across the freaking boroughs. So I know if it's anything like that, you just be sitting there putt-putting in traffic.
Yeah, for real. If I was honest, bro, what I would have done was I would have had my rental, but I would have parked it right by my telly, and I would have called like Uber because our Lyft, because they know the LA streets better than you do, right? So they know like little shortcuts and kind of a way to maneuver through the traffic rather than what GPS offers. And I know he already spent money getting out there, getting a rental, getting a hotel, but it saves you a heartache. Trust me. You can park in the wrong space, get your car towed, you can get a not a traffic ticket, sorry, a fine for like parking in the wrong space. Like it's a lot that goes into parking in LA. Got a lot of stipulations over there. So like I wish the best for him. I feel bad for him. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I
I
do.
do
You
too.
see
And
it's
Big Slaps,
fine.
my family out there with you, Big Slaps, they in Marin. My family is in Marin. That's like, the Bay Area.
If you see a sign that says no standing, that basically means no parking.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that
Uh,
parking authority TV show taught me that, y'all. I was like, but I thought that meant no standing. Like
mhm.
standing. No, that means no parking from a such and such time to a such and such time. You got to read them signs. There's so many, and they could be so confusing because it could be point one way and it really means the same way you sitting. Like, child,
Mhm. Yeah, my family down there in Marin, they used to, when Pac was alive. Back in the day when Pac used to hang in Marin County and Marin, my family down there,
Marion
they
County.
used to kick it with him. Marin, I don't know how to pronounce it. I just know it's Marin. I ain't never been there.
Marin.
But yeah, the project, dang, we call our projects the bricks, but theirs are not. I think those were the wooden projects that's out there. That's where they all used to hang out over there. But yeah, they Marion, is that how to say Marion County?
I think you said it right because Marion is
I don't know. I
Marion.
could have sworn my cousin called it Marin, but I could be wrong. I could
I
be wrong.
think you right. I think you right. I think I was wrong because I was thinking about something total different, girl. I
Yeah,
was
big
thinking
ass
about something.
man, big hey, big rig slaps. Do you remember the those fight videos? What was it called? The girl fight videos. What was it called? Shit. They used to do a lot of fight videos out there.
You talking about the one where they let them put boxing gloves on and they was fighting
No,
in the
no, no.
street?
These are just street fights that we get caught on camera. And one of my cousins was on one of the videos, man. That was like one of the best fights out there in the Marin County projects, man.
I've
Like,
seen some of those, girl. I seen some of those.
man.
I used to watch those when I was younger because I was a bad little kid. Let me say it that way. I'm older now,
Yeah,
but I was women's age.
it was like a 4-part series. They had like 4 editions, and I can't remember the name of it though. Girl fights, she fights.
Yeah, I think it was called Girls Fights. Girls Gone Wild, but it was
It
Girl
was
Fight.
something like that. It was
Something
something
like that.
like that. It was something like that. But yeah, they used to. I mean, bang, like
Child, I watched some of them girl
wow.
fights. You can
My
still
cousin
find them
was
on
always
YouTube.
in fights. She was always in fights out there. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, a hell of a videos. Yes, they made a hell of a videos out there. Yeah, it wasn't Girls Gone Wild because it was fights. It was like street
Girls
fights.
going wild.
No, it was Girls Gone Wild. That's
No, I'm not saying. I'm laughing at the. Never
oh,
mind.
I thought that was the Miami Beach thing, or I thought that's what that was. The what I'm about to
What they call hood fights?
I'm about to call my cousin. Hold
Was it
on.
called hood fights or something like that?
Hold on. I'm about to
Child,
call my
I used to watch that shit. See, when I was women's age, I'm not that much older than
cousin.
women, but when I was young like that, I was a badass little kid, y'all. I was bad.
Hold on. Let me see. Oh, girl fights.
I'm in my mid-30s, women. So yeah, I'm older than you by a little bit. A little
A little,
bit.
a couple,
Yeah, a little bit.
a couple of pennies.
Yeah.
Hey, cousin. What up, cousin?
Hey,
What up? I'm on live. I'm on live on YouTube, so don't say nothing incriminating, okay? But when you used to stay out, don't say nothing, cousin. Okay. Okay. Now, remember when you used to stay out in Cali and Marin? What was the name of the fight video that you was on?
Ghetto Bras.
Ghetto Bras. That's what that shit
Oh,
was.
ghetto balls.
We trying to
I used
remember
to
the
love it.
name of the videos, like
That shit was
I was
awesome.
telling them about the fight that you was on, nigga. Boy, when you dragged that bitch in the parking lot, boy. That shit was
Dragging hoes
crazy.
left and right.
I was like, my cousin used to hang down there with Tupac and all them down there. Like, man, that was crazy.
Yep, I was in Marin City, California,
Mm-hmm.
and it was sometimes they call it Sausalito.
Yeah, Sausalito. Yep,
and,
yep.
And when we first moved there, the people that live there, they all kin at each other and everything, and we kept the girls just kept bothering us because they thought we was like rich because we used to move. We moved there, and I'm like, hell, if we moved here, they ain't gonna tell you we ain't. So the girls just kept bothering us, and when they fight, they don't fight one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
And that particular girl, she just kept messing with me. And then the homeboy from 5150, the rap group 5150, he said, man, you want to fight her? I said, yeah. I said, but they all gonna jump. And I said, I know I got my sisters, but it's too many of them. He said, I ain't gonna let them jump you. He said, if you want to fight her, fight her. Boy, I put them braids up. And I showed her what Omaha was about. I showed her what Omaha was about. And I ain't had no problem with her and nobody since. I only had two fights since I was in Cali for them 8 years.
I was like, damn, we couldn't remember the name of it. We was like, girls gone wild, no, girl fight, girl this, girl that.
I thought it was hood fights.
Yeah, hood fights. Like, what the fuck was it? Ghetto Bras. And you was on, was it the first edition?
The first one.
Yep.
I was the last fight at the end. And dude was like another fight. Another night in the jungle. And I was the last fight at the end of it.
Don't make me find that video because I'm looking it up right now.
The shit is available online, y'all. Ghetto Bras is available online. All the videos. But yeah, my cousin was the last the first video. She was on the last fight. That fight was epic. I'm talking, man. And I love to see my cousin fight anyway. We all fighters. We all grew up in fighting, but I love to see my cousin fight because that girl. Whew. Anyway, niggas, girls, it didn't matter. We fought them all. Shit. We fought them all. I'm like, y'all better quit sleeping on the O because we gangster here. We ghetto. Like, Thus the name of the show, The Hood Table. Oh, I told him the other day about the girls that was I told him the other day about the girls who was following you around to my house and you called me. It was like, T, get ready, set, go, bitch. I was like, oh my God, y'all gonna fuck my cousin up and jump her? It ain't happening today. But anyway, cousin.
I'm sitting out there like, I don't know these bitches ain't, I know these females ain't following me.
Girl, you can cuss, it's the Hood Table.
She
talking about bitches, girls.
And that's when I called up and I'm like, nigga, these females, these hoes following me. And shit, only thing I wanted her to do for no reason. Like 4 or 5 of them didn't get out the car.
None of them bitches. I just told them this story yesterday. None of them bitches got out the car. We was on either side of the car, like, get out, bitch. What's up, bitch? Them bitches just drove on, went on around the corner, like, all right, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, I got some we got some YouTubers who live in that area, so we just started talking about Marin County, and I was like, oh yeah, my family used to live there, and we still actually got family there. Just your sister, right?
Grish says she coming up.
Tennille.
She the only one left, right?
Tennille's good in Marin. Tennille in Marin City.
Yep.
Maya and Boshan is in Maya and Boshan and them is in Stockton.
Okay.
And Tennille is the only one in Marin City.
Okay.
We lived in 419 and 79 Cole. Lived up there for 8 years.
Well, that's all I wanted, cousin. That's all. Like, the girl, don't let's not incriminate ourselves too much on here. But we done grewed up and found the Lord. We saved and sanctified now, right?
Now we'll knock the heads off for the Lord.
Right.
God ain't through with me yet. I don't mess with no.
Yeah, we don't mess with nobody. We don't mess with nobody. But yeah, as long as you give us 50 feet. But all right, cousin, I'm gonna hit you up later. See what y'all doing this weekend.
I'm Omaha. Yeah, because I'm Omaha tape too. The one up on 4-8.
Oh, on Sprague in the apartments on Boyd or Sprague?
On 48th and Stabler.
Oh yeah.
I think it was called Tiffany and Rashonda. Tia Rashonda or Tiffany and Rashonda. It was one of them, and you had pulled it up, and me and Rashonda then was up there fighting, and I had shut 48 down on.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Chris, how you
beautiful.
doing, Chris? All right,
Girl, let
cousin.
me
Okay, cousin, I'm gonna
tell
get back
you.
to my show, babe. But
What
thank
up,
you,
Grish?
love you too, and thank you
What's
for
up, man?
reminding us of the name of the
That's my
video
Christian
too.
food. I know she happy today. She's like, everybody get him.
All right, cousin. I'll talk to you
Yay!
later.
She's like, it's
Lady
safe.
today.
Okay, I'm back. I couldn't let that go. What is the name of that
All
video? But
right.
that's
Well,
what it was.
first,
Woo.
shout out to the host,
What's
everybody on the
up, Rich?
panel,
How you doing, boo?
and hey, and shout out to the chat. Gotta say what's up to the chat. So, Mr. Honest Rose, Cash App, if I may. Now, let me ask if I may. May I?
The hood tab, she's asking if she may drop the Honest Rose cash app.
That's fine. Yes, that's fine.
It's the dollar sign, capital H, a lowercase ONEST, capital R, and a lowercase O. He is out there. It looks to me like he been scammed. It just looks that way at a concert that's presented by Walmart, and there's really nothing wrong with that. But then, you know me, I like to do my little snooping. So we got some tea. I just, if I don't know what y'all was talking about. Am I interrupting anything?
Oh no, we was
No,
done.
boo.
Go
We
ahead.
want to hear your tea. You always got the good stuff.
Okay. No, well,
Yes.
very Carrie, what's up? I
Go
love
ahead,
your
go ahead.
show. Let me, I love your show. And
Thank you,
But let
thank
us
you. I'm
know,
on mute.
you're only a wide
okay.
circle up here. I can't
All
He
even see
right.
on
your
mute. He
avatar.
on mute. Spill
But
Oh,
the
he
my
got
tea,
the
man.
avatar.
voice though. But
It's
he got
My
Big
the
avatar.
Vaughn.
voice though.
Oh shit.
It's the voice for me.
I
It's the
know.
voice
Okay,
all day for me. That could make me just clean the
Lemon has
house
a
up.
nice voice.
I'm
okay.
Oh,
telling you.
he got that one of Billy D. Williams voice. Okay, so honest roll, you live and you learn. But he was lied to, and here's the proof. Someone said they couldn't go with honest roll because it was somebody was sick in the family, right? That's hello, everybody heard that?
Yes, I heard it was his
Mm-hmm.
mama.
Well, then if you
Mhm.
go on Facebook, the person that he's saying is sick just did showed the video that they are in Vegas on Flamingo Road, driving down, getting ready to go to Caesars. So, and that was just current. Like that was yesterday. Like they got there like in the morning. So my thing is, why lie? Why lie? I mean, the receipts are right there.
Why is he lying? Didn't he just say his mom was not there? I'm pretty sure they asked him this on another channel. Was it by ODS?
ODS. It was
ODS.
They
ODS. Yes, it
did.
was.
Oh
Wow.
my God, he just
The
lies for
pops, the
lying.
pops put the
Sake.
video up.
Oh
The
Lord.
moms is right there with the camera. You see her arm and everything. You see, everything that matches with the other pictures that she has. So I'm just trying to understand, bro. Like, what's happening?
Someone is doing the work of the Lord. They found that video.
Wow. Not the
Let me
work of
go
the
find
Lord,
this
Carrie.
shit. Because he's lying. He is lying, man. And his people are there and listen, let me go
So,
find that video too. I'll
so
mute.
my thing is this, and he'll say a whole bunch of stuff. But if you got somebody that's the head of the family that's sick, they be somewhere where you're supposed to be sick. They ain't gonna be in Vegas.
Also, don't he still
They
got
be
the
in bed.
warrant?
So
Don't he?
let's just keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So
Okay.
if you try to go to TSA, what's gonna happen, Charlie?
He gonna get locked up. They're not gonna let him
Let
out.
him out. Yeah, yeah. But what happened is it'll go ding, 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 and they'll just take him to the back, hold him till somebody come pick him up. You know what I mean? The right boys. And the thing is he keep luring people. That he's going places. He's going places. Now I don't know nothing about Vegas. I don't. What's happening? Is he? I'm hearing this. I'm hearing that. I don't see that. I don't have a receipt, so I can't lie. He might really be believing that he must gonna go on the Greyhound. That's the only way he gonna get there. Because if you try to do it by plane, it's a wrap. Um, right now,
Sassy said, "My God, today."
I'm praying to God that nothing happens to Honest Roll. Because if it does, He just admitted that he was going to go, and then he left that boy out. Well, he's a man, but then again, you really no one knows the level. You see what I'm saying? That this guy is on, and to leave him
Right.
alone like that in a city that he don't know. I don't know if he had family. I don't know the situation, but the thing is, if something happens, they're not going to come to my door. They're going to go to his door and ask what happened. So he's just digging himself a hole. Okay, just because it look easy, bruh, it ain't easy.
Yeah.
And that's what I would like to say.
And Big Slaps is like, why you put it on your mama though? Like, I don't understand why you even gotta lie. Like, you ain't gotta lie to kick it. This is the beef sector. You
And it seems
don't
to
have
me,
to lie to kick it. Like, come on now.
it
I ain't never
seems,
lied about being white. I'm just saying.
it seems to me he's just trying to get this money together because the days are ticking down. They didn't put it 14 days from the 21st, so this is the 28th. The time is ticking. About next week, they should grab him. And if he got the money, he gonna get right back out because they just want to bring him in, in front of the judge. You get what I'm saying? They want to bring him in front of the judge. I guess if everything is cool, he could walk away. I've never seen them throw a real warrant on a track. I've never seen that. I've seen bench warrants, but
Well, it could be for failure to appear. You know they do
yeah,
that if you don't show up.
they're sick of him not showing up. That's what I was gonna say. They didn't give him chance after
And he lied
chance.
today. He said he doesn't have any warrant out for his arrest or anything. He
No,
said
he
that
had
today. He just
he
lies because.
well, let me see if I can remember. They put him in the lean system. Uh, they put him in the lean system. And this year, and they, I even was working with the. I'm speaking to the judge in the chambers, like, can it be paid? It's not all about just trying to. We arguing, that was fun, but really, if he don't have to go, he shouldn't have to go. And I'm telling him, bro, please pay it before they throw a real warrant on you. And then the warrant came. All you had to
Chris
do
was
was just
trying to
pay
help
it.
him.
I'm just saying we arguing and fighting, but you see, the thing is, if something happens to him, that's what people say. Well, you knew about it. You could have went and got him, or you could have. He got kids. He got kids, and so therefore, I didn't want nothing like that to happen. I just kept saying, "Come outside."
But he said
I
he only
know
got one
people
son,
that
and
could
he
have.
just
Hmm.
admitted to that. He just admitted to one son recently.
But I know he got kids. Believe me, I'm not gonna get into it
Okay,
because
okay.
they're gonna say, "Oh, you telling his business."
Yeah, let's not tell
It's
all.
on legal
Yeah,
paper, right? So I'm gonna leave it alone. But the bottom
they
line
already
is,
got me over here for telling public shit. But I don't. Yeah, leave it. Let's leave the kids out of
but
it.
the
Yeah.
bottom line is the reason, no door kicking in and all that is because he got kids, and that's why me and him would argue. I'd be like, just come outside. All we gonna do, turn you in, and that would have been it. We would have got what we got, and you would have paid what you need to pay. That was it.
Hey, lady
There go
Snoop.
But
Lady
now that
Snoop.
I spoke to the judge, and they was like, they're gonna get him in a month. I said, I'll back up. But I can't
Oh,
keep paying somebody keep standing out there.
Lady
oh.
Snoop,
So
are you ready for that Cardi
they
B
doing it.
girl? I think
They
you already
doing it.
there, right? Ain't Lady Snoop already there?
Lady Snoop,
She
you at the award show, girl. We
it
saw you on
shows
Hey, I
that
gotta
TV.
she's
drop down
there.
real quick, but I'll be back if y'all still live.
Okay,
Yeah.
look, you
Bye,
going live
Lemmy.
later, right?
All right, bye y'all. What'd you say?
You going
Bye.
live later,
Violin.
right, tonight?
Absolutely.
Okay, okay,
This
All
is
okay.
gonna
right,
be
I'll see y'all later.
something.
All right,
See you
Peace.
Lemon.
later,
But
Okay.
yeah.
Lemon.
Peace out, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey,
So he has a
Dwayne.
month before.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
say one
But
month.
yeah, it's bad because if something happened to Honest Row, his folks, and trust me, I know he can hear us. We know his folks. If you can look on my thing,
Oh, Snoop there.
we got
Snoop,
his
is you
folks.
Lady Snoop? Hold up, is that Lady Snoop? Are you there, Lady Snoop?
She is
Oh my
there.
God! Hold on, let me
Oh,
put her
look
on the
at
big
Snoop.
screen. Hold up.
She showed
I
the
gotta put her on
escalator,
the
the
big screen.
escalator.
Go, Snoop.
Go
Go, Snoop.
Snoop!
It's your
Hey,
birthday. We're going to
exclusive!
party like it's your birthday.
Exclusive!
We're going to drink Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know, we
Hey,
don't give
tell
a fuck. It's
Cardi
not your
I said
birthday.
hello. Tell Cardi the hood table said what's up. What's up,
Not
bitch?
Cardi. Shit.
Yes, Snoop, get us an autograph, Snoop. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my
Thank
God,
you,
where's Honest
Snoop, for looking
Roll?
out. Good looking out, Snoop. Thank you.
So
From what I
Snoop is live
understand,
on location while other people are hoping and praying they could go. and
Oh my God, look
lying
at some
saying they're gonna
beautiful
go.
black
And then Honest Bro
people.
has a ticket. He may not be able to go. I don't know what's
Right.
going on here.
They telling
That
him to check
purple
the
is
tickets.
slapping. That
Check the
purple is
tickets.
slapping, y'all.
It is.
Oh my
I would
God,
check
Lady
see if
Snoop,
they
what
real
kind
as
of
much as
outfit
he
you got
lie.
I
on?
don't think he checked. You know what? I don't think he checked those tickets yet. You know, with
Hold
the
on,
Right.
I
I
want to
don't
know,
think he
Lady
even
Snoop, what kind of
understands.
outfit you got on? What kind of shoes you wearing? What kind of outfit you wearing? What?
We want to see how cute Snoopy is.
I want to see how cute you are, Snoop.
It's probably music. That's why she has it mute.
Oh, yeah, she probably can't hear us.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Snoop, for giving
Thank you,
us
Snoop.
some footage.
I hope you get in contact with Honest Row if he wants to, because
Hmm.
Honest Row only wants to see one person. But you know what? I
I
hope
hope
you
they never sit
he
by each
only
other.
wants to see Shakim. But I hope you
Right.
I
get in
know.
contact with Honest Row, Lady Snoop.
My
Oh
Bro
my
could
question
God.
do
is.
so much better than Shakim. Come on now.
My
Man,
question
if he
is.
puts up with Lady Snoop, he gonna be A-OK.
Yeah, he is.
Yep, they gonna be A-OK. They said
But
he
he
has
has
checked
to
the
leave out
tickets,
now if
so
he
the
wants to
tickets
be
are good.
there. He
Let me
he
text
hasn't even
him.
left because he's out here clicking links. He hasn't even left out. He didn't he hear about the traffic? I don't think he understands. He needs to leave out now, you know? Just saying.
Yeah, because it starts at 7 p.m. That's let's see. Well, actually their time is 3:28, but still with the traffic.
With the traffic, he's gonna take at least 2 hours or maybe a little bit
Mhm.
less than.
And the parking. Oh God, the park. Yeah, I would leave that like who was that? Was that Lemon who said leave the car at the telly and catch
And get an
a
Uber.
Uber? Mm-hmm.
Cause that traffic, I'm gonna tell you this. I've seen videos of that traffic, and I've been in New York traffic, and I'm gonna tell you something. When my clock say I'm gonna get to my mother-in-law's
There
house
she
at like
is.
2 o'clock, it'll be look Snoop looking cute,
Hey Snoop, what's up, girl?
girl
Look
looking good, girl.
at
Ooh,
look
got
at
that
that
belly out and
thing. Oh my
everything.
God, look at the purse.
Come
Oh my
through,
God.
girl. Come through, Snoop.
That's
With
how
them
you come
glasses.
through, bitch. That's how you come. That's how you step out, bitch. Look at the shades, y'all. Look at
It's
the
even got the little
shades.
diamonds on it and everything.
Oh my God, you looking good, Snoop. You looking good. Represent,
Got
represent
a
the
little
beast
belly
section.
out and everything. You know, her little
I
belly button
know,
showing.
little tummy.
Little skinny thing she is.
Oh, go ahead, Snoop.
Shit, if I
She's
had that
looking
body, I'd be
good.
doing it too.
The hair laid. Is that? Hold up. Go back. Who is that? Oh, okay. I thought that was somebody else.
Oh,
I
they
thought that was a
skating,
celebrity.
y'all.
I thought that was a celebrity. I was about to say, ooh, Snoop, where's the celebrities?
Okay.
Did
You
you
see that
run? Did you run
sign?
past? Did
It
you run
did
across
say
the?
BET experience. Did you see that? Honest Row, you should have hooked up with Lady Snoop.
Oh, is they skating?
Yeah,
Oh
child.
yeah.
They is skating out
They're
there.
going old school on it.
Oh my God! Yeah, cruising that Snoop. She giving us
Come through, Lady
fun.
Snoop.
I'm just loving it. I'm loving it, and everybody looks so nice.
And we did see the sign. It says BET experience. I
Yes.
saw it.
So
Okay,
Snoop
so
is
it's so we
there.
know
Snoop
she's
is
on
there.
location.
Snoop is on location.
She like,
Yes.
I'm here, boo, whenever you arrive.
I know that's right. Dwayne said, nah, I gotta come. They out there skating.
I could
I
see
know
Dwayne
right.
doing it too. Y'all know in the old days they used to say Dwayne was my white 600-pound brother. That's some funny shit.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. And I'm glad you got home safely through the storm, Natural Lux. Yeah, ooh, Big Slap said he is a sucker fish. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Look. Club
Ooh.
Eden.
We're getting access, child. Okay.
Oh my
Child,
God.
exclusive content.
Snoop come through. It's beautiful. Security. There go top flight.
Security.
There go top
Security.
flight. Where is Honest Roll, Snoop?
He
Did
ain't
you
made
say
it here
Honest Roll
yet.
was still hitting links?
He is still hitting links and he says he won't be able to go live. The fact that you can hit a link, it means you could go live. Okay?
Oh
Live
my
stream
God.
when you're there, Honest Row.
They said he's still on Jay Wilson panel.
Somebody need to tell
No,
him to go get
Cruiser.
down and take his ass on over there.
Cruiser, they said he's still on Jay Wilson panel. He ain't even there yet. He need to be getting there with Snoop.
Yeah, you could have hooked up
BET
with
BET
Snoop.
experience.
experience
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
again. Snoop showing it.
That purple is giving me life though.
I'm telling you.
That purple is
Snoop
giving me
outfit giving me life, man. She showed up and showed out. She's so
no
cute
the
today.
They
hair.
was
The
playing
hair
music,
is
so I couldn't let the
laid.
music play. I'm sorry, y'all. Hi, everybody.
You
Hey
I
good,
just want everybody to
beautiful?
feel what this was like.
Oh,
thank
all
you,
that
thank
food,
you.
child.
Getting
That's
ready
my
to
part.
early.
Let me turn you on my earpiece.
Okay. I am loving the experience and the
Yeah.
footage
You hear me
tonight.
I'm
now?
like,
Yes,
Yes, we hear
beautiful.
you.
Okay, perfect.
Yes,
All
we
right,
hear you.
okay. If the music play, I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all on mute so you won't get struck or nothing. But this is
Okay.
tight. I'm having
I
so much fun.
know.
Oh my god.
That is lit.
Oh my
Child, I want
god,
to
Lemon,
move
you
over
should have
there.
came with me.
Oh my, Lemon just jumped off the panel too, and he was saying Honest Rose should have left early like you did.
Yeah, where is he at? I was trying to wait for him because my you know I'm on location, so I gotta get ready to go to this red carpet event.
Oh
I was
my
trying to
god.
sit out here and wait for him. Hold on,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna wait.
god. You about to be on red carpet tonight?
Oh, hold on, I can't hear you. 1 second. These folks, black folks is loud. You said what, mama?
You gonna be on red carpet tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing the red carpet tonight,
I know
and
that's
then
right, girl.
and then I'm hosting a celebrity basketball game tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, the
What?
one in Manhattan. I
Oh
told y'all what I was getting ready to do. I just didn't tell
man,
everybody my exact
what?
moves.
You are
Let's
hosting
get
Yeah,
into
what?
the game.
you know
Let's
I'm a reality star. Well, I ain't gonna say star, but I'm on reality TV now, so it's
oh
totally
my
Comedy
different.
show?
god.
Yes, I told y'all I was gonna make this move, but I ain't never about to leave y'all hanging. Y'all know I got y'all.
Well, do
I'ma
your
always
thing,
come down to the
boo.
YouTube and do my thing.
Oh, so proud of
But
you,
I did.
boo.
But thank you so much. But Hood, I did want to get you this footage. You get the exclusive of the BET Award. Hold on, let me
Oh,
mute you because they talking in the background.
okay. That's what's
Girl,
up.
I want that
Snoop
food.
is for real, for real. She's like, I might not be no mega, but I'm on my way, bitch. I'm a celebrity star, bitch.
She said she's
Hmm.
gonna be hosting the celebrity basketball game tomorrow.
Yes, and she
That's
ain't
cool.
playing either. She ain't making up no shit either.
Not
She
at
is
all.
on
Everything I
location.
told y'all I was going to do, I totally did. And then the stuff I did tell you, I'm surprising you. Oh no, I don't play that. That's why I kept telling everybody if y'all wanted to get in here, I could have got you in myself. You see what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
They
But I guess everybody
saying,
believes Shakim over a person that really is in Hollywood. But okay.
yeah, they saying
So
the
it,
tickets are free if you go on.
well, yeah, I got the VIP tickets, but they could have got them for free.
Yeah.
Oh
My village
wow.
is right here. Yeah,
Damn,
hold
he
on.
could have been rolling with you. He could have been rolling with you.
Hey,
Mm.
I was thought everybody would have known. We do Hold on, this people loud. It's gonna be a lot of no's. Okay, my phone about to die on y'all. But
Okay.
if you still live after I get a little juice, when they start performing and stuff, I'll come back for you.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank you.
All right,
Snoop.
love you guys. See y'all
All right.
later.
Love you too. Have
Okay,
fun.
so you too. Why
All
y'all
right.
see you speaking, but you ain't speaking?
That's some good looking ass men up
Let
in
me
that
stop.
bitch.
All
Oh
right.
God. She
Bye,
know
y'all.
everybody.
Go
All
charge
right.
that phone. Go charge that phone.
Girl, that's some good looking
She
men
know
up in there.
everybody.
The
And
battery's
I'm
already
married.
gonna
They
die.
trying to get
Come
me
on.
in trouble.
Ah, Snoop on location. Snoop on location. I know that's right. Hood table exclusive. That's what's up. That's
You
what's
still
up.
on solo layout hood table.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
I was just letting you know, boo. But yeah,
Thank you.
no, there was so many good looking men over there. I'm married.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm married. I gotta
That's
keep
what you were looking at the whole time, girl.
girl that food. That food.
Big
You
Steph
was
said,
looking at
shout out to
them.
BET Snoop.
My my
We gonna
fluffy
call
self
her
loves some
BET
good
Snoop.
food, baby.
Mhm. That
Hmm
food was looking
Ooh, they
good.
want Snoop's Cash App. Let me go see if I could.
So yeah, they saying the tickets is free for the 28th, 29th, and VIP is until the 30th.
I heard that too, Grish. I heard that myself. That Eventbrite was
So
giving out free tickets for entrance. What he supposedly got from Shakim for Honey was like to the concert thing that they're gonna have
yeah,
later.
that's free. There's a free concert on the 28th and 29th. And
Oh, he
then there's
lied.
yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm on bet.com.
I saw that too. I saw that too. Oh, he lied. So he basically, if Honest Row sent him money for these tickets, he basically scammed Honest Row.
Yeah, it says all you gotta do is
Hey, Joanna.
Hello, everyone. Let me. Hello, Grish. Hello, everybody
yes,
up there. Up
yes.
here. Let
Hey,
me end this. Let me end this. If I'm out here on the radio, you know how you call the radio station? Oh, call in now. Call it 20. You win a free ticket, right? That's and then right now, if you go on the site right now, they have
Yeah.
tickets to the red carpet show for $24. You hear me?
Yeah, but
Damn.
it
Twenty
says
four
here if you
dollars.
so what the
register.
hell was he talking about when he said he paid 100 and some odd dollars for a ticket?
I don't I was getting mad at y'all for believing in him of saying that
I
because
didn't
I
shit.
literally was getting pissed off and was saying to myself like y'all stop letting this man tell you that I'm out here. I could turn on the radio right now and then it's gonna say call in. It's still tickets left to go to the BET experience, for free for the free 99. And right now you go to the site and it's tickets available right now for $20 to $24.
Ooh, child.
Wow.
He
Yes,
But that
scammed
and the
must
Honest
tickets
be
Row.
that cost the tickets that cost 1,000 and up is near the stage is where the performances are going to be. Right now, where Snoop is at, she's at the experience, meaning that everything is going to take place outside. You're going to be standing there watching the celebrities walk into the building, right?
right.
That's the experience part of it. Now, when you get into the building, then that's when you pay the large amount for the tickets because you're gonna have a seat and you're gonna see the award show. But where Snoop is at right now is the experience. So you have all the
Right.
vendors, the food,
Mm-hmm.
everything outside.
It's not an award show, it's a basketball game.
Well, no, no, I'm talking about the part where Snoop is at right now.
Right.
That's the
He did say
experience.
it, and we saw the sign that says BET
Yeah,
Experience.
that's the
Yeah, it says
experience.
experience, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is he's saying that he won $1,000 if somebody sent him out there. The VIP package is a thousand, almost up to 7,000. So that's what he was trying to do. He's trying
I
to,
didn't
if
want
everybody feels sorry for Honest Row and want him out there with Honest Row, if y'all pay him, he's going to try to go in on VIP. I guess Honest Row would be left outside.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly. You
Hey
saw
y'all.
that too. Because if he
Exactly.
wanted $1,000 to go, so what does that leave Honest Row with?
And
So
then
he's gonna be
why
going
and
to
then
VIP and
why
Honest Row stays with his tip.
and then why are you gifting these people with quote unquote tickets and you're not showing up and
Yeah.
you're supposed to be
Oh,
you're supposed to be performing. That's the
I gave
part.
a
I'm
real.
sorry, y'all, but my stomach been hurting all night because I just been laughing. Like
It's a mess. Hey, Cruiser. Welcome back, Cruiser.
Hey, I'm gonna be
you're
real.
supposed to be performing, but you're not there.
I'm gonna
Come
be
on
very
now.
quick. I'm gonna be real quick. And I don't. To Kim, we already know he is. I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm not gonna give him no more attention than we already given. But I will say this: Shakim did send him two tickets to. I don't know who's gonna be at the experience, but he did send him two tickets to the experience that cost, somewhere around $100. And that I did look up. I tried to put it in the chat, but I realized I'm not. I can't. I don't have access to do that, but I got it straight off the Ticketmaster, and it matched what he had on his community wall, what Kim had on his community wall. So
Oh, I
wherever,
on the-
go ahead, huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So wherever Honest Row is going tonight, he got those tickets from Shakim. He did not pay for them. So Honest Row is not out anything. He's not out, there's nothing really Shakim gained from Honest Row. Now, did he fool him and lie to him and I'm gonna be out there and all of that? Yes, he did. But at the end of the day, Honest Row is on vacation. He got himself a little trip going, and Shakim didn't get anything off of him. So,
Well, he said he
but
gave money
Shakim,
to him. So we just don't know
huh?
when the receipts drop.
So who said he gave money to him?
Honest Rose said he did give money to Shakim.
Oh, he did give money. Oh, okay, I didn't hear that
He
part. I
said
just
that.
the only
He
thing
just
Shakim
won't
told
tell
us
us
this
how
morning.
much.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I did hear when they asked Shakim, did he get any money from Honest Road? And he was like, yeah, I think so, but he didn't say. But listen, Honest Road, grown man. If he don't learn, then he better learn, or he gonna be forever giving his money away. And
He's gonna learn today.
I ain't gonna run my blood pressure up. I ain't gonna run my blood pressure up over a grown man who want to give his money away. But
Wow.
I just hope that I'm going to have a good time. I hope that he enjoy himself. I hope that he's able to find Snoop and they're able to hang out some and have some. I hope he have a marvelous time in LA, because at the end of the day, regardless how he got there, he is on vacation.
And I
And I
hope
was
he
going to say
because he talking about
yeah,
he was doing this to help Shakim's channel out, but he could be helping his own channel out. Not saying nothing about
wait a
his
minute.
channel, but you know what I'm saying. I would be out there,
Yeah.
palm trees, everything. I'd be like Snoop on location. I'll be recording
Well,
everything. Sure.
I tell you what, I said I was going to send him a cash out, but I'm sure not sending it until I see him actually there. But folks always say they will see you there. I ain't never known of Honest Road to lie, and I ain't trying to say he is a liar, but you know how folks is around here. I want to see that you're there, and then I'm gonna send you little coins, and hopefully he don't take the coins and give it to Shakim, for Shakim to
Right.
fool him again.
Yep. And
Hmm.
Charlie, can you find Lady? I'm typing in Lady Snoop TV and it's nothing coming up. So can somebody put in the back chat Lady Snoop's link so we
I'll
can
get
drop
it
her
for you.
cash out?
But then
Because
drop
I'm
it,
trying to
yeah.
get to
You
the link. Like,
Lady
oh,
Snoop,
I
if
see
you're still
her.
listening, you look really nice, sis. You look good. Have yourself a good time. Be safe. I'm gonna go down, y'all. I'm frying some fish. But I'm in the chat.
All right. Ooh, everybody frying fish today.
I'm about to go
I got
to.
it for you, boo.
That sounds so good. Yeah, could you put the link in the back chat so I can go to it? Or if you can find
I'm
her
trying to
cash
find
app
her
on
other
it.
channel.
Did
I got her
Joanna drop
check.
it on?
Subscribe to her other
Oh,
channel.
Joanna says your device not connected, Joanna.
I'm gonna say some because I'm gonna get off right now.
Okay. Okay.
Um, Shakim has been lying for a while now since he came over to the beef sector. I don't watch his channel, so I don't know much about what he does, but he's been caught in quite a number of lies. It's unfortunate that Ro thought that he would have been able to see him, somehow. We cannot, nobody at all, not even Sassy, no one who is cool with him can make him do what he's doing. He decided to do it as a grown ass man, and I'm thinking that if Ro wants to really make shit shake, he should go to the event. That's if the tickets are good, and make the best of it. Go turn that phone on. If you don't have data, whatever, get videos, do something, go on location and make some money, Ro. Make something out of this because you got duped. But you could turn it around. Do something different. Make some money off of this. Go on location. Do what you got to do, and that's it. That's all. I gotta go. Hope you all have a good time. I'll be in the chat because I got something to go do.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. And
And,
that's some good
and
Have
advice.
a good one,
and the
Carrie.
fact of the
Beautiful.
matter is, a few people said they'll be there if he needs help. So he could, go meet up with them, do live streams with them or videos with them. It's so much he could do. Joanna said she's available.
Yeah, because
Who
if I
else?
was there, I would wait. If I was
Seven.
there, I would be there for
Who
him.
Snoop,
else? Snoop.
MU.
MU. So he could make the best of this moment and
Mhm.
show Shakim that, you may have said some stuff to make me want to get out here, but guess what? I'm gonna make some money off of this. I'm just saying. Where me says he called and the tickets were legit. Hopefully things work out for you. Get in contact with Lady Snoop if you can. She's already on location. Go do something and make the
And she's gonna be at
you
the
know,
bas. She's gonna be doing the basketball thing. Maybe he
right.
can
So
join
he'd
her
have
doing
something else
it
to do
tomorrow.
tomorrow
Right.
too. Right.
Maybe she can introduce him into some celebrities. Tomorrow.
Miss LA also said that the ticket is verified. So he should go
Yeah.
make the most of it. So he's there clicking panels. He should be driving out, heading out,
Mhm.
trying to beat the traffic and stuff. Well, he's already going to be in traffic. But
Uh,
that's it. Um Lady Snoop, if you're listening, somebody wants your cash app, so let us know because I
yeah,
can't
because I went to her
oh, I
page
think
and she
I've
got
sent her a
two.
cash app before. I'll go find it.
Yeah, because she
Go on
only
in
got
your
two
camera.
videos up. I'm on her page right now, and she
Yeah,
only
I'll
got
find
two.
because I've sent her a cash app before.
Cause she got like I know I'm on the right page because she got like 20 some thousand subscribers, but it's only two videos. and I don't see no Cash App. So, Lady
She,
Snoop, if you're still listening, Lady Snoop, hit me up on IG or drop back down in the chat. Put your
Who
Cash
is
App.
that right there?
I'll hit her up. I'll hit her up. I got her info. I'll hit her up. But look, this is what I wanted to.
Somebody dropped their Cash App, but I don't know if
This is why I wanted to show y'all. Look, you see where it says 2 tickets, $41. You see that?
Yeah.
2 tickets for you. That's what I'm just trying to say. That man is a scammer. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are the seats available. Everything in white. Wait, let me try to get my camera on. Everything in white is what's available.
Yep.
The ones that's near the stage, when I put the arrow on there, they say $116. That's at the stage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had saw some earlier for 200 and something.
Yeah.
So, but you know, when it gets closer and closer to the event, sometimes they do drop the ticket price.
Yeah.
So I saw right in front of the stage, it was $200 like 3 hours ago.
Let me see what it goes to. Okay, this one says 143. 143.
The one I saw was 205, right?
Thank you very, Carrie.
This is right
in the very front, where that yellow is, right there. In the very front,
yeah.
It was 200 and something.
Yeah, this one says 277. That's right in front of the stage.
Yeah.
And then you go over to the next row. That one is $122. But all the white area right there is still available.
Yeah, those prices are really good, actually.
Yeah, and then you go right here, and general admission. Once you go here, look, wait,
because they saying the general admission is free.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
And being that Cardi got like Cardi got like 4 or 5 more people with her, this ain't like a Cardi concert. If it was a Cardi concert, that shit would be ridiculous price. But being it's the BET experience and then she got other people on the roster, you know, that's a pretty decent price to pay for her. And she might only sing like a handful of songs.
She ain't
but bracelets are nice.
She's not as big as she used to be. You get what I'm saying?
Luana, your bracelets
I'm sorry.
are cute.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Your bracelets are cute.
Oh, okay. You saw my bracelet. Okay, thank you. I'm getting
Carrie.
I have two. The Pandora charms. I mean bracelets. Okay. I'm so sick of them though now because it seems like every time one of my kids got to give me a gift, they buy me a damn Pandora charm. I'm like, look, we over that now.
But there's her Cash App in the chat, y'all. If anybody wants to send Snoop
I'm sorry.
a monetary blessing for giving us the exclusive footage, because she didn't have to do that. But and I'm gonna send her something too.
I got her info. But I just wanted to pop out and just show how he's a freaking like I swear, like you.
He is.
If you ever in your life wanted to just see somebody in person, that's who I want to see in freaking person. He's so disrespectful.
Go down to the courthouse.
I don't know, Carrie.
What the hell are you taking this freaking YouTube thing to you want to see him?
Carrie, I've never did anything to this man, but to this day, if we ever get on a panel together, he calls me 1,000 bitches. Just bitch this, old bitch this.
Wow.
Disrespectful. And I said, one of my sons, like I wish that I could just
not have your son be a part of
an hour and a half from Vegas
on YouTube, Joanna.
Yeah, let's not make no more threats.
Okay, I'm not. I'm
already got cussed out.
This is YouTube shit, and you're gonna put your son in harm's way for this.
I know I'm not. No, I said I'm having control.
I understand that he is disrespecting you and stuff, but you don't get your family involved.
I'm having control, Carrie. I'm having control.
I think what Jamana meant.
You're about to tell us how far you were.
I'm pulling my ears. I'm woosaying.
I think what Joanna meant is like her sons would not disrespect an elder in that way. Am I right, Joanna?
She was about to send her son to him. She was saying,
don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, Carrie on that.
We're not going to put that out in the atmosphere. But y'all know I'm only an hour and a half away from Vegas. So I was going to make that trip. Okay?
Nah, you leave.
And I was going to tell him
worth it. He's
lying on me too, and I don't care.
What are you lying on you about?
Well, he's lying on me.
I heard him calling you a sack of bees the other day.
His mom is a sack of bitch. bitches.
Ooh.
Who?
Yeah,
What? I
I
don't
did
even
hear
listen,
him
so I
calling you.
wouldn't even have known what he said. I heard something on Nest one day. Hold on.
I was the hood table and Carrie. I heard him calling both of y'all sack of bees.
Yep.
His
Well, I know
mom is
he
like a
said it about
bitch.
the hood table. I know
I
Yes.
don't
What he
really
what
care. Like
you
I can't
what
take these things seriously. Like his mouth does nothing to me. It doesn't penetrate. It
but
doesn't.
what the
nothing
hood
else.
table? What you do?
I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm
He's
cool.
so smart. I clipped something from this Hood Tables channel and I did
Uh-huh.
it on my page and he saw it and he's like the Hood Tables, send some to Very Carry and
I heard that, and I
I'm
was like, damn, what
innocent.
I'm
they
like, you
do?
stupid bitch. If you look carefully, you'll see the Hood Tables whole thing on there. It's from her channel, you dumb bitch.
I saw that, and then I was like,
Oh,
dang, what they
whatever.
do?
Anywho, I can't afford to get upset with
I
this
am
trivial
innocent.
stuff.
I was like, damn, it ain't just
I cannot.
me. He cussing out
Not enough for me
everybody.
to get upset. I can't.
Well, if anything happened to Honest Row, the what Honest Row could do is definitely file for enticing and luring. Someone enticed him to leave the safety of his home and lured him down to the
Mm-hmm.
BET experience and left him
Mm-hmm.
stranded.
I
And
Because
hope
we're
this,
gonna and we're
and
gonna stick
that's
to that. We're gonna stick to that
all I'm
narrative.
saying. That's
I
the
hope
law. I
Entice
Honest
looked
them.
it
Roll did
up.
not give him the hotel he is in or the
Entice
Mm,
room
them with
yeah,
that
number
dick.
or
You
anything.
entice
Because
them
his
with the
family
dick.
is there, his mom's there.
the crime is called enticing and luring. It
Yeah,
is
we're
a
sticking to that
felony.
narrative right there.
He
I
knew
heard
he
he
knew
enticed them with the
Honest
dick.
Roll's
That's what I
ticket,
heard.
his
Now
layover,
hold
his
on, Jamana.
everything.
Huh?
Jamana, is he part of the community, Shakim? Because they
I
saying he
believe
enticed
so.
them.
I believe so. I believe
They
so.
said
He
he
But
one
wanted
of
y'all
the
more
men.
know,
dick, and I'm not too sure if
I'm
that's
not trying to
true
say
or
too
not.
much because
But
trust
they
me,
said
I
He
that
he
Honest
hasn't
Roll was
admitted
going
it, but
there.
I believe so. I believe so.
They
y'all
said Honest Roll
know,
was going down there for the dick.
but
Right.
y'all know that pizza don't let straight men on her panel. I'm just saying.
Right. And then look who his
hmm
best friend is.
Who?
Um what's her name? Damn it. What's her name? Uh the
Shakim's
the
best friend.
yeah, the late the what
Are you
she
talking about Lady Dimples?
yes.
Oh,
What? They
Lady
best
Dimples can't
friends?
stand
Wait
him
a
now,
minute.
girl.
I,
They
Wait a
They're
ain't
minute.
not
I
still
friends no
friends.
more.
I don't think
what
they're
happened?
still friends anymore.
Wait a minute.
Girl,
Shakim
she
and
was
Lady
cussing
Dimples
him
is best
out
friends.
earlier. Lady
Really?
Dimples was cussing him out earlier. She was
And they
telling
was
him
Oh,
best
that he
that's
was
weird.
friends.
wrong.
They was
Yes,
best friends. What happened?
Yeah, why she
Kim
cuss
has
her out?
lied so many times. He's better be careful of where he's going and the places he's
because he
walking
lied
to.
to Rose. She is
He's
mad
lied
as
so
he
much.
all
got
get
nothing
out.
to
He could
lose.
get
This is
himself
I'm gonna
hurt.
just say that.
Wow, I can't believe
Figure
they
it
fell
out.
out. They was
He has nothing to
BFFs.
lose.
They was
Shit.
BFFs.
Very. If
Get
you
off
could,
of here.
if you could read between the lines, he has nothing to lose, and I'm gonna
Well,
leave
I
it at
heard
that.
they repoed his car. That's what I heard.
No,
But
he got nothing
No,
to
no,
lose.
no. What he
Anybody can
said
pick that
was,
up.
what he said was, he called them to come pick it up because he couldn't afford to pay for it. Nigga, I said that was a volunteer repossession, motherfucker. You trying to sugarcoat it? That was a volunteer repossession.
If it was voluntary at all, I'm
is
just
that why
saying.
he's always walking to work to get stuff? Like, please.
And selling D for $50 on the street corner with that honey pack.
Look, they
Mm.
said
What the honey?
they
What?
said that he was driving on bagging out of his garage and the garage door fell down on the car and smashed it. And
You lying to me? Am I
yeah, he
lying?
took
The
Is
honey
the new
table.
job
what's that one guy
OnlyFans?
named Woods or Woody or whatever Woody whatever. He told the story on Brianna's panel. And they got the video footage because I guess he had the cameras, whatever, in his house, and the garage door fell on the freaking car,
You mean they got the footage?
and the airbag exploded. But then he gonna come back and say that somebody
Oh Lord.
stole the airbag out of his car, so he called the people to come repossess it. No,
He
because
lies just
whenever
to
your
lie.
airbag explodes, they consider that car salvage because you
Oh
can't
wow.
drive it no more because the airbag exploded.
Considered totaled.
Hold up.
Yep.
They
Yes,
said
it's
this happened
totaled
on
and
Mother's
salvage.
Day.
So he
So
think
that
people are stupid. Like some people believe that shit, but if you got sense like me and like y'all, you got sense, you know that's a damn lie. The car
What
is considered totaled if that
Did
airbag explodes.
did her
they said
sound?
this happened on Mother's Day. That's what I Am Human first said. The
Oh,
way said what?
yeah.
He killed me when he was on Lemon's panel,
Hold
going
on,
over there
Cardi
to get
said
that
he
honey
admitted.
packet and saying he was selling D at the he
For
walked up for
he
$50.
was walking for $50. He was out and he was at 7-Eleven. He turned his camera on and everything, and he was saying that he was broke. He was like, "Let me see if I could sell this D for $50."
Wow.
This was
At the
last week,
Oh wow.
he,
Doesn't he
and
do
he was on
OnlyFans?
camera. He was
They
alive.
said that he admitted to being gay for pay.
Yeah,
I
he
saw I
said it. It's
saw
a
that
whole
He
video
video.
admitted a
out
lot
there.
of things, and
I
I'm
It's
saw
just
that,
like,
but doesn't he do OnlyFans too?
that's
I don't.
correct.
Okay.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Oh,
I
oh
ain't going.
Lord.
It's a whole video out there.
But
One of the
All
guys
that
from the Umar sector dropped a video of him admitting being gay for pay.
was it the Hood Scriptures
there's
video?
another video with something else, but I'm waiting. I'm
Okay.
Oh
Oh,
waiting.
let me see.
shit!
Wait,
This
I
gonna
probably
be the
seen it. I
nail.
probably seen it. Wait, I probably seen it
This will
already.
be the
Let me tell
nail.
you.
Nah, this not this. This one will be the nail in his coffin. But
Okay,
I'm
because I
waiting.
probably seen because I seen another one, a little, another sachet looking video that he made. And
Not
he
sad
was,
face.
yeah, he was talking. Matter of fact, it was over in over in the Mo 3 sector. The lady TT,
Oh, T Talk.
she
Oh,
dropped the
Transparent Talk. I know.
transparent talk. Yeah, transparent talk. She played the video. Yep,
Uh-uh.
You can
she
go,
played the video of
Dwayne.
him.
I'm gonna be quiet because yeah, but he
The
Dwayne,
way
yeah.
he
I
said,
Somebody
was
the way
asked
he
him
said he
convinced.
was
something,
convinced.
I
he
think I
said,
saw it
"Why you
over by
got to keep
Honest
bringing
Row.
that up? I'm not embarrassed by
Mm-mm.
that." And I'm
Mhm.
just like,
What
"Why?"
about the?
That's not all.
Did y'all see the video with him? That one when he was smoking
Did
a
you guys
cigarette?
see the video? I think I was watching Honest Row when this happened.
Well,
Nah.
Dwayne said he was convinced when he was shaking Peen. Wait a
Came to a
minute.
panel of gay
Dwayne
men.
said
I
I thought
remember
that
this.
What,
What I'm asking
Dwayne?
you guys, did you see it? I think it
Dwayne.
was over by Honest Row. Was that where it happened, Dwayne? It was
uh-uh.
who was there?
Yeah, they paid him to shake a little
Ooh.
something,
Was
something.
it Brian who was there, I think?
Yeah, it was
Was
Brian Honest
Simon on
Road.
was
It was
Simon
it
there
was it
too?
was what's her goddamn name? Uppity, Brian Honest Road, and him on the panel that night.
Oh, okay.
I heard
Yeah.
all about
Simon wasn't
that.
there.
Yeah, it was those four. It was those four on the
But I
panel that
do
night.
remember seeing Brian. And he
Yeah.
was shaking. It was creep. That was some crawny looking shit.
Did y'all see the video of him when he was smoking a cigarette? When he was doing a live video, like one of
No.
the guys from his sector posted it. And you know how women, like feminine, they smoke their cigarette and have it, they hand up like in the air, or whatever. That's how he was smoking a cigarette. And
Child.
dudes normally like hold the cigarette like with their thumb and they, the pointing finger. But he had it between his two fingers and they're holding his hand up in the air like he was just,
Oh Lord.
He'll do anything for a
And
strange bit of
Brian,
change, won't he?
yeah. Oh my goodness. But I don't know
Okay.
why that man started calling me bees out of nowhere. Just started calling me, and then when I heard him talk about the hood table, I was like, "What the hell she do?" He was like, "Fuck that bee," She
Because
didn't.
all it was she exposed that he took back a dollar cash app
Is that
for a
what
little.
happened?
Yeah,
To be
and then
honest, it was two $1 cash apps that
yep.
he had took back, and he said it was because I didn't accept them. But I
Miss Toby,
saw them and
don't
everything,
speak on
but
me.
I didn't know I was supposed to accept them because I get cash apps all the time, and I don't never have to hit accept. I mean, do everybody has to hit accept?
I
Accept?
do not. I've
'Cause
never
I
had to.
never had to hit
I don't
accept.
always
So
hit it. That just goes
Because
to show he's
what
a
he does
taking
is
stuff back.
he'll do it, and when he get broke, then he'll go
He's
to
so
his bank
right.
and request the refunds back from his bank,
right, but
saying
see, the
that his
only reason
services
why,
he
but
didn't
see, the
get
only
good
reason why,
services.
Joanna, I talked about it was because it was like so
Miss Toby,
recent
shut
from
up.
It
Oh
was
my
so
God, Joanna, allow
Tell
the
her
video.
to leave me alone. I need to
But
be
her
mentioning
table
her.
was talking. You cut her off to shout at
Oh,
Miss
I'm
no.
sorry.
I was
I'm
just
sorry.
saying the only reason why I had brought it up when it happened was because it was just real recent that he had asked for all those transactions back from YouTube. So that's why I was like, dang, you have to take a couple of dollars back. So he got upset and saying you didn't accept it and that's your fault. And
Oh,
you're a dumb bitch and da 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 da.
But if he gives
okay.
you the money, why is he checking to see if you take it out? The money
Here's
belongs
my.
to
Go ahead, no, go ahead.
you at that point. Why do you
But
keep
look,
going back to check on your $1 cash app?
he not
Two
only did it
$1
there,
cash apps to
he's
see if
doing it
she
in the
took
Mo
it.
three sector now.
You knew you were gonna
He
go back
wanted
for it anyway. You've been taking stuff back.
he wanted to use the Hood
He
Tables
wanted to use my
channel.
footage. He wanted to use my footage. That's why he kept checking it
Oh,
to see. But the thing
Just
is,
got
even if
upset.
I
You
would
was
have
the one
accepted it,
passing up.
would that have been verbal permission?
Nope.
No.
but look, he doing it in the Mo three sector now.
Oh, they gonna get him over there. They'll pull
Yeah.
up over
Oh,
there.
they already getting him. They already been calling him out.
Oh, I've been watching it, girl. It's been
Yeah,
good.
they
Have
already
you
calling
seen him
him
on
out.
Broadways and everything else? Oh,
Yeah,
girl,
he,
it's
he
been
did
getting good.
Broadway. He did Broadway. He did Mahia, and it was one other person I can't remember who it was, but he did three people over there already too. Refunded his membership back.
They will
Wow.
curse him for his life. I'm gonna tell you something. He
Hmm.
don't. He thinks we bad. I mean, he ain't
Yeah,
sent. They actually pull up over there to
girl,
somebody's house.
girl.
Yeah, when he was
Them
doing that
Texas,
Mo
them
3
Texas folk,
thing, they
them
was gonna
Texas
get his
folk
butt.
ain't playing. They be like this Texas business.
What
I'll
was
be
you
like,
trying
all
to
right,
say,
guys.
So
Grinch?
this is my question. My question, and just it's just I'm just throwing it around. Remember, there was a warning that something was going to happen that was going to be so bad that someone that's linked to him is going to be saying they give up on the beef sector because it's going to be so bad.
Mm.
Is this the beginning of the? And they said this person was
Mm.
connected to them. Did anybody remember that? The name just
Mm-hmm.
kept coming up, kept coming up, kept
Mm-hmm.
popping up. And this is
Mm.
very bad. This is like, if something happens to this gentleman, yeah, I call him a boy, but he's a gentleman, and he has a job, he has a life, and if something happens that he's not whole when he comes back,
Mm.
it's not going to be a good look for anybody that's
What they
associated
call
with
it,
him.
the cool before the storm? Well, how do you say it?
Right. And
Yeah, the
I
cool before the
respect
storm.
Ness. Ness cut him right. I heard she took away the wrench. She's done with
What?
him.
What?
That's what I'm
Yeah, she
hearing.
took the rinse like 3 days ago or
What?
something.
Mm-hmm.
You kid? So now he over there with Big Sexy?
Well, the only
Mm-hmm.
thing I'm saying is Ness is very smart, very clever. I give her respect
Oh yeah,
because she's young and she's doing it.
she
She's
sees it
doing
all.
it.
She sees it
Yeah,
all.
she's doing it.
She sees it all.
This is bad. This is bad because this
Mm,
is
I'm a
one of our
disgust.
own that's out there stranded with no security, no nothing. When I say no security, like who do he know out there?
I
Let
would
me
not like it if I was
let
out
me get
there.
me some popcorn and make me a drink as y'all call me
Joanna,
a
I would
drunk.
be on your front porch so fast if that was me out there. I would be like, Joanna, open the door. Um,
Let
I'm
me get
serious
ready
because
for this.
I don't like being in large places like that on my own. I would be at Joanna Snoop. I'd be
Yeah,
somewhere.
you always welcome. You always welcome to
I'd be
come.
calling one of them.
Whenever y'all touch down, hit me up. Y'all always welcome. I got a whole room waiting on y'all.
Let me get somewhere where I don't know where I'm at, and I know that if you
Well,
cross that wrong street, you can get God. I'm gonna be like, hey,
It ain't like that though,
I'm in
y'all.
your
Y'all
neck
look
of the
at too much
woods.
TV. Y'all look at too much TV. It ain't like that.
I know that I would definitely be contacting his family if something happens to Honest Row. I could
look,
tell you that. I
look. I'm,
promise you
I'm
that.
waiting on y'all. Whoever want to come, we got you
Oh
a
shit! I
chair
even got a little chair and everything.
Oh, shoot, that's my room right
you.
there. I called first
Hold on,
dibs.
man. Waiting on y'all. Look,
Bitch, I'm
and you got all your
coming.
I called
detergent.
first. Oh, is that drinks? Is that
You
drinks
got
in
all
there?
your detergent and tissue and everything waiting on you.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
So
we ready.
yeah,
And
when you just
it's
turn on
all
that
nice
button
and
and let it
clean.
massage you and everything.
It's all nice and clean. It's just waiting for a guest.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Y'all always
Well,
welcome.
I'm about to get off for real this time, but I'm hoping for the best for Honest Row. He's out there by himself.
Yeah, so do
Talk
I.
with those who
Mhm.
you think you could trust. Lady Snoop is wide open. Well, let me rephrase. Lady Snoop is
She's
open.
there
Pause.
for
Lady
Pause.
entertainment,
Snoop
yeah,
is
because she's
open,
performing.
to meeting
And
you.
Scott be
Juana says she's
willing to help too.
open to meeting you. I heard about MU, and just make the best of it, Honestro. Not saying you can't click links and talk to people, but at the same time, you have to remember you have a channel. You have to remember you also have a channel. So do some of your
Yep.
exclusives
I'm
on
a,
your own channel, Honestro, and
what's
you
his
can go
IG?
live.
Do he have
I don't,
IG? I
I
can hit
don't
him up
know.
on IG.
Have a good rest of
Yeah,
your
it's
evening,
on
guys.
my community wall.
You
I'll
got me
talk.
blocked,
I'll
so
be
I
in the
can't go to
chat.
you. I don't know why you got me blocked, but you got me
I
blocked.
Okay,
don't
So
know
I can't.
I'll
if
unblock
Veronica
you.
can still hear
Okay,
me
Uh,
unblock me,
or
Chris.
not, but
Unblock me.
all right.
I'm
Unblock
gonna
me.
get off of here.
All right, y'all be good. I'm gonna
Bye,
drop down
kids.
too. But
All right,
unblock
you
me,
ladies.
Chris.
Y'all have a good Friday. Good evening.
All right, y'all be good.
All right. Talk to
Stay
you later.
stay cool.
All right. Thank you. You too. Now,
I,
see,
I
you know
be
you
I be
keep a
checking
clean house. If you ain't
Chris's
even got a
community wall.
clean, if your guest room that clean, you know you keep a clean house. I didn't see no dust on that leather chair or nothing. I would feel more than welcome if I went to Joanna's house. hmm But yeah, what's up, everybody in the chat? Smooth Carter, Linda G, Taylor Made. How y'all doing? What's up, Natural Lux? Everybody that dropped down, Miss Toby, Smooth Carter. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing the video. Snoop's link is in the chat. Her Cash App. I'm gonna send her a Cash App too because she gave us some footage, some exclusive of the BET experience down there to the LA. And she said if we're live, she might come back with some music. But it's okay with the music because I don't want the channel to get demonetized
Well, she
anyway.
said she'd
So,
come back, she'd mute up, but she'd show us a little something, something. But I'm like
yeah.
Trish right now. I'm just so I like this right here. I'm not happy about Honest Row being there by herself, but I am happy Shakim's finally getting his just once because
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching him running it through these streets, calling women names, talking under their clothes, just being bad. Just like not his reads ain't even good. His raps suck. And people tried to help him along the way, but he didn't listen. He thought he knew it all. You know what I'm saying? And now he's fixing to get his comeuppance. I'm telling you, this is fixing to be Mad Day. I'm watching it go
That's
down.
yeah. That's what we
Well,
waiting for.
I did hear Bree ask her people to let go a little easier on him
You
because of the
brought
fact that he
you
has
brought
been
two pack.
defending her on different channels and
I ain't going easy.
out on the front line. Some people in the chat was like, we'll do it over here, but let us catch his ass slipping in somebody else's
Just
chat.
a chat, yeah. They're like, we
Well,
be good over here.
I am human first. I'm not getting ready to pack them up. The thing is, the government getting ready to pack them up because they getting ready to come. I've never seen when they counting the days that they getting ready to come knock on the door.
I ain't
They
never
have a
seen that either.
countdown on the website.
A countdown? That's the
Yeah,
first time I ever.
they gave him 14 days on the 21st. So you count it down. I think it's down to what, 8 to 7 days left. And he's getting
Mm.
nervous.
He need to just go ahead and make it. If he gonna sell D for $50, go sell your little D, do your little OnlyFans, and pay your fines off, bruh. It ain't that hard.
Child. Hey, Miss LA.
And they may make you set a weekend until you get a bond. But if it's that low of a traffic ticket thing, they'll let you sign yourself out as long as you don't have a lengthy record.
Yep.
He
And
I
what's
don't.
up,
got
Pig?
I don't see no felonies or nothing on this thing, but the thing is they keep giving him chance after chance to come virtual, not even to come in. And he won't even wake up, or he'll stay here and be like that. This is the thing, like I said before, he had a concert the same day he was supposed
Hmm.
to see the judge. So he can have an alibi. Well, why didn't you show up? Because I was working to try to get the money to pay. You understand what I'm saying? Why would you make a concert? Why would you pick the date the same day you're supposed to see the judge? Why?
Well, they
And
said
two,
on where me said on Pastor's panel, Rose said he gifted him some money, but the money was not for the tickets. So maybe it was just cash out for his commentary or something. I don't know. What's up,
Mhm.
Talent? Talent has said, I hope Ro is not even in LA. He said, now that would be funny.
Correct.
Hey Iris, how you doing? Yeah, Iris said the money was to support his channel, not for the tickets. Child, well, you know what? I think for the majority of us, the same way we felt about, I hate to throw Sheffy in there, but the same way we feel about Sheffy, I really hope that Honest Bro will be okay. I know he's in a new surroundings, new neighborhoods, new streets. I do hope he'll be okay because me personally, I'm telling you, if I knew some of y'all, like, and I was cool with some of y'all, I sure be bringing y'all phone. What's up? So who gonna keep me company this weekend? I'm not gonna about to be hanging out in LA and California all by my damn self. And I know there's a Snoop, I know there's a Seven, I know there's a MU, I know there's somebody
A
out there.
Joanna.
And he just threw
A
him out there to the
Joanna,
wolves. He just
a
threw him
Joanna.
out there.
And even Lemon said he's about 45 minutes or an hour or so away. I'm
I
sure
would have
he
been setting up a meeting with other people when I found out he wasn't going. I'd been like, "Hey, Lemon.
Hmm.
Hey, MU." I wouldn't. Well, I would have set up meetings between Snoop and MU at different times, but
Mhm.
um, but I've been like, "Hey, Seven, can we have such and such meetup?" Like, I've been trying to meet some people, especially knowing they're not too far away. You know what I
Well,
mean?
that's even if somebody, I'm just being honest. Even if it was somebody I really didn't maybe care a whole bunch for on this platform, they were stuck in my city. I would be like, "Where you at?
I be helping them out.
Where you at?
I be
What you
like, "Don't
need?
go to
Make
this
good."
neighborhood. Don't
I'm like,
cross
don't
that
go on
street
Thank
over
you.
there."
Thank
don't go on
you.
40th Ave, don't go on Lotha Block, don't go on 16, don't go over here. I'm like, stay over there in the bougie neighborhoods,
I'd be
unless
like, "Don't go to Verona. Stay
unless
off
you
of Ida Street."
unless you're
Hmm.
escorted. We ain't bad as Cali or Chicago or nothing like that, but we still got a whole hood here. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
we do
So
too. I be telling
every
people where
every
not
place
to
there's
go.
a hood everywhere. It don't matter what your zip code is. There's a hood nearby. Okay.
You do not, if you ever come to Mississippi and you're in North, do not go to Verona after dark. Don't go down Ida Street.
See, that's what I'm
And
saying.
be
Even in the
careful of
south.
Columbus. Be careful
Even
about
in the
Greenville
south.
and
Mhm.
Greenwood. Be careful when you go down South Mississippi, Jackson. Don't stand on the street corners because the police will accuse you of being a hoe. Um,
Oh, not a
they did
hoe.
it,
Right.
girl. I
That
was,
thing
I
ain't
was,
near Figueroa, is it?
girl. I'm gonna tell you
Golly,
what.
was I see
I
you
was
out there slinging that
That
tail,
transported.
Shirley?
experience would be a real experience, right?
Yes, child. I was
Woo!
I was transported to the hospital down there, right? I ain't never been down there a day in my life, right? And my
Lord.
mama and I met a girl while I was up there, and her mama, they went out to smoke cigarettes on the corner. Well, you imagine there's a black lady and a white lady standing side by side on the corner, and the one lady had shorts on, and my mama had on some tight pants. They thought my mama and her was some prostitutes. They were just out there smoking cigarettes because you cannot smoke on hospital grounds. You will get a huge fine.
Oh
Like
wow.
I'm talking about like $1,000, $2,000. But they was standing out there in the corner. The police came and stopped and said, "What are you two ladies doing out here?" They thought they was prostitutes. I was like, my mom was like, "I'm out here smoking a cigarette."
Oh, I'm
My
like, well,
mama
how much
ghetto.
you paying? How much you paying if I was?
That's how the hood table got for a joke. But child, it's at one time, I don't know if y'all know this, at one time, Jackson, Mississippi was beating Chicago for the myrtle capital, for the Erder.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jackson is rough. There are certain places you can go to and other places you gotta be real careful. I got friends down there and they will tell you there's certain streets you don't go down at all if you ain't from there.
And you know what? Anything can happen anywhere.
Hmm.
Especially if they get a sense that you are not from around there.
Oh yeah, out of towners
Hmm.
and they think you got money. Ooh, you the first one they're gonna try to get.
And
Mm-hmm.
What
and Ro is like, he's a special one. He's a different kind of guy. And I
yeah.
just hope everything work out. I really, really do.
You got a huge heart, Grish.
He's because why would you take advantage of somebody like that? Like, what does that
That's
say about
true.
your character?
That says a lot about a person who would take advantage of someone. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that could not sit on my heart for me to have somebody go all the way to a town, all the way by and I'm telling them up to the day I'm going, I'm gonna be there, can't wait. You know, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, and then
I'd
they
be
would.
mad.
I would be. That's what I say. I'd be all over that stream yard. Shoot.
You know,
Or
me and you, the hood table, we'd be having an argument and a half. I'd be like, girl, or you'd be like, girl, I showed up and you didn't show up. You told me you was meet me here at such and such time.
true. I hate when people in my own city, bitch, I've been at this restaurant for an hour to fucking have. Where the fuck your ass at? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, even in my own neck of the woods, like, I've been here 30, 40. What the fuck? Like, I'm on my way. Nah, fuck that. I'm leaving. But no, to be in Cali, and that's such a big place. Like, that's such a big city. It's just
Does anybody know where that venue is located near? I know it's
yeah.
in LA.
I mean, I just know it's in LA, but they said it's at the crypto.com arena.
I'm gonna look that up real quick, see what streets is near. Because
Yeah.
there's certain parts, like, you know, it's like everywhere. It's like even down here in Mississippi. There's certain parts you go to and certain parts you might want to stay away from. That's like
Mhm.
when I go to New York, even in Long Island. Like there's certain parts
Well,
of Long Island that are good and
gang
certain parts.
activity originated from there. The gangs come
Mm-hmm.
from there.
Yep.
They
So
sure did.
I'm just saying, I'm not thinking nothing gonna happen to him as long as he stay, there and get a cab back to his little hotel. He'd be good. I would hope he'll be good.
Yeah. Cause shit,
I
our
just
Bloods and Crips, when our Bloods and Crips and all the crack and all that shit, when that
uh-huh.
shit got here in the 80s, like throughout the 80s, that's when it was just like coming through the Midwest.
We
And
got it
a
down
lot of
here
that
too.
shit came from Cali. There was even a guy here who had came from Cali to like set up shop, and his name was LA. And he was like, I gotta say, he was the coolest person you could ever meet. But that motherfucker was crazy. Like, you did not play with him, you didn't play with your money. And after they did what they did for a while up here, he left with his homies. But by then, it was just all these Bloods and Crips in our city and Vice Lords and drugs. And it was
Hmm.
bad. All
Child,
through the
we got the
90s,
same thing.
it was
A-
bad.
Hmm.
And it didn't calm down to probably like the late, I don't want to say oh 08, oh 09, oh 10. That's when it kind of just really calmed down. But every now and then we'll get a murder here and there, or even maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, in a cluster. But for the
Yeah.
most part, our city is pretty chill. We pretty chill compared to how it used to be back in the day. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
go ahead.
oh,
I'm
sorry,
sorry.
Krish. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Krish. You go ahead. I'll remember.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just upset because I'm like, oh, all of the number one hustlers is right there at that spot. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to,
Mhm.
turn a nickel into a dime. You know they did. Like, why
My
would you send him there?
my uncle, if he went clack clack, I'm gonna tell you something. You might want to run. I didn't have to worry about walking up down the street for nothing because they knew who he was. You get what I'm saying? He got kicked out of the state of Tennessee. They told him if he didn't leave, they was gonna find something on him or pin something on him. They couldn't prove nothing. You get what I'm saying? If he said no words, you might want to run. And there's a lot of gangsters like that out there. But I didn't have to worry about nothing because I was his baby. I was protected.
Mhm. Mhm.
You make
Well,
friends with them people. You make friends with them.
I had a lot of friends. I had friends on each side of the games because I had family members who was on each side of the games. But when it
Same.
came down to it, we was family, and it didn't matter. If some went down, the colors went out the door. You could show up in your colors, rags, and everything. It was on and popping.
Like see all the
What's
different
up?
colors in one
What we
spot.
doing today? Who we rolling up on today?
If you saw all the colors come together at
Yeah,
once, you
I'm
knew it was a
serious
family
though.
thing.
I'm serious. I remember going over to my cousin's house when I was younger, and I was on one side, they was on the other, and I would come over there with blue on all the time. I blew down. Why you coming over here? You grad up, we slide, we all at the door. Fuck you. What you gonna do? Fuck you. Then it's like, man, bring your ass up in this motherfucker. Like, we just played like that because we family. But of course, out on the streets with they shit, and out the street on our shit, it went down. But together, it could be like all blue on one side at Christmas and all red. That was just the way our setup was. And I'm telling you, on all sides, my stepdad's side, all his cousins, uncles, everybody, they was Bloods. On my biological dad's side, all of them was Bloods. On my mother's side, all of them was Crips. So it was like we had Crips and Bloods in our family, like deep. but we were family. And when it got to family, we never fought over a color, not family, but we definitely fought together if we had to.
Well, I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
say this: like, I made a lot of family and friends when I lived in those neighborhoods, and everybody gives the hood and the ghetto, or whatever you want to call it, a bad name. But when you live in those areas, you become a tight knit community. You become family. Like, you ain't got to be blood, if that makes sense. Like, people
mhm.
give it a terrible name, but if you ain't from there and you're an outsider, that's why this situation with Bro is kind of, people are scared for him because he's there by himself with no backup, with nobody, no local or somebody to show him where he should and shouldn't go. Like, they're, when you're in that type of situation, if you accidentally look at somebody the wrong way and you don't know how to carry yourself in that situation, you victim number one. You got to know how to. It's a. I don't know if I can explain it correctly, but when you're in the hood, it's a way you carry yourself. It's the way you speak. It's the way you talk. You don't have to be a complete butthole, but you got to be like, you don't be real nice, but you don't be real mean either. You
You
kind of
don't be
got to
real
go
nice. You don't like if you walking down the street in the hood, you gonna walk down the street like you run that
like
motherfucker.
you own that shit.
That's
Yes.
how, like, cause we used to be out. I mean, it was no curfew. Like one thing about it, when we got to a certain age, my mom couldn't do shit with us. We didn't have no curfew as long as we went to school the next day and did our homework and got good grades. It didn't matter what time we came home, and we'd be out all type of the nights, rolling in at 4, 5 in the morning, going to bed for about an hour, taking a shower, and getting on the school bus. Like we was like, we was bad. But yeah, you gotta act like you ain't afraid. But see, when
Yep.
you're in a totally different environment, you don't know the streets, you don't know the neighborhoods, you don't know. Like I'm sure Cali ain't like it probably used to be way back in the day. Like Joanna said, LA ain't that bad. Like maybe it could have been back in the day, but still, we still have sets around here. We still have sets around here. We still have hoods around here. We still have what they call blocks, stuff like that. And people still be on that shit. Like they still be on that shit sometimes. So you just got to know where you're going and be careful. Don't step on nobody's
That
toes.
is true. If they think he on the spectrum at all, they will give him a pass. That's just like they give me a pass in some
I hope
areas
so.
because I'm country as fuck. So when they hear my vocals, because I'm friendly as shit, because in New York they are not friendly and don't like you talking to them. I'm just saying.
Oh
They
girl, trust
usually
me, I know how to act like the damsel in distress.
they usually say, "Oh, she ain't from here," and they ignore me. You get what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Because I got that country ass accent. But it's also a vibe you put off. I will say this. Like, it's a vibe. Like, I can be in the hood in the dead middle of it, crackhead standing on a corner. I've done it before. I was with a guy who was every bit of 6'4" and 300 some pounds, and he wasn't fat. He was just cornbread fed motherfucker. And he was scared to be where I was at in Memphis. And I was just like, why are you
Oh, that's
scared?
where
There ain't
that's
nothing
where
to
the
be scared
majority of my
of.
family at. That's where the majority of my family at. Every time I go to Memphis,
Downtown.
my older cousins will not let us go nowhere at night by ourselves every time we come to Memphis. And that's like where
Child.
the majority of my family at. And they
I was on
no.
the corner with a crackhead smoking a cigarette, child, and he was scared to death. And I was like, child, I ain't scared of these crackheads.
They will
And
escort us everywhere we want to go. Nope.
he was
Cuz,
scared. I'm like, what your big ass scared
cuz.
of?
They be like, cuz, we gonna take you. What club you want to go to, cuz? What club you want to go?
I love the way they say cuz in Memphis. It's the
And they ain't
best
even
shit
gangsters. They
ever.
be like, cuz. They just always
Cuz,
cuz.
cuz. You gotta say
I'm like,
cuz. It's the
but
best shit.
yeah, I
I
really
love
do.
Memphis.
Yeah.
They got some good food over there too. The only thing is, if you come to downtown Memphis, there's certain areas you go through because they have like the industrial part over there. If you ride through that area, it stinks. And you have to get past that area, then it's good. But there's like an
Mhm,
industrial plant over there. That shit
mhm,
stink bad. Oof, I can't
mhm,
stand it.
mhm. Yep. And what I said, yeah, we still have hoods and blocks. I was raised in a what did I say?
I was
Uh
raised in a disabled white community. Is that what
oh,
that stands for,
that's
Joanna?
what it is?
I see WC and I don't know what that means.
Listen,
Joanna said tell Lavani to unblock her. But yeah, I'm with you, Lavani. If in case they do see him, like, even if he isn't, like, I'm not putting nothing on road. Like, I don't want him to think I'm putting him down in any way, shape, or form. But if they do see and think that he is on the spectrum of any way, they will give him slack in the hood. They will not attack him, because that is one thing that actually they probably will turn around and protect him. The opposite of what you think. They don't take advantage of special needs people. I'll say that even down here in every hood I've ever been in, if they see somebody that they feel is on the spectrum at all, they're like, nah, man, don't mess with him. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
There'll
all I
be
got
that
to
one
say
OG.
is, it might be one of them. It might be one of them in our neck of the hoods, but it might be if they're lucky, if they have somebody else with them. Nah, leave that nigga alone. Leave that nigga alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
crazy person that will just they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But no, let him go.
Nah, he ain't right. Let him live. Let him live, man. No, we don't mess
we
with
ain't
him.
nothing like we used to be back in the day. And no, somebody asked, was our family in LA? No, my family who lives in Cali, they in Marin City. Yeah, I had my cousin over here earlier. On here earlier describing the area they lived in. But yeah, Marin City.
Well, see, the place I originate from, everybody used to call it Mini Memphis. Because it was basically just like it. But I didn't see it like everybody else saw it as a hood. Everybody else saw or thought something bad of it. I didn't see it that way as a kid. I saw it as a great place to grow up. Maybe it's because as a child back in those days, now you know the games have changed since then. Back in those days, children and women were to be protected back then. So maybe they didn't let me see some of those sides, if that makes sense. I wasn't outside late at night seeing none of that. You know what I mean? So I only saw the good. I saw the fish fries and the house parties.
My mother tried to keep us from a lot of things. Like the one cousin that was just on here, we hung out a lot when we were real little. But as we were growing up, my mother got more and more in the church. So a lot of times I didn't see my cousins when I was little unless it was like a holiday or a birthday or something like that. I mean, I used to have to beg my mom to go over. Like my cousin that was just on here, her grandma is my grandma's sister. So so we're like second cousins because our mothers are first cousins and we're second cousins. And I used to beg to go over my grandma's sister house when I was little because all her kids, even though we're grown, she had 16 kids. And most of her kids still lived at home, like till they was like 18, 19, 20, and they was all in gangs. I used to love going over there. They be cussing, fighting, playing cards, dominoes, just ratchet, right? And my mama used to hate for me to go over there. It's like, nah, they be over there listening to that worldly music. And I'm telling you, she couldn't keep us away because it was not just family, even though they might have been out in the streets and things like that. It was family. And I was like, shit, I want to fucking know my family. And she just couldn't keep us away. So it was like we had a choice whether to be in the streets and be in gangs, but it looked so enticing when you see your family members doing the shit. You know what I mean? Like my brothers, they follow behind me. When they were little, I was dating this Crip, like one of the biggest Crips or well known, I should say. And rest in peace because he died. But his name was Polecat. That was his street name. And I was dating him. And they kind of followed behind my footsteps. And I kind of regretted it as they got older because they were out there in the streets doing all kind of shit, Crips, living that thug life, banging, going in and out of jail. I mean, just all kind of shit. And I kind of blamed that on me. But they was like, shit, sis and everybody else out here doing cousin, sister, we was all out there. But I grew up really quick and really fast once I had my first son. And I always thank God that he came in the right time. Because I was still out there in my 20s, just out there. And my baby came, my baby, I think really my oldest son, like saved my life. Because I had got into all kind of trouble, in and out of court, all kind of things. Never went to jail, but I was very close. Probation,
I'm
all
so
that other
glad
kind of shit.
for you.
Fair, straight programs. I was in all that bullshit. Never went to jail.
I'm gonna say this. Every person who took the
my favorite.
Every person that took the DARE program, because it went away when I got up there to do it. 'Cause my sister took it too. Both all my older siblings and cousins, and every person that was in the DARE program ended up doing drugs and getting in trouble. I swear to God.
Get in more trouble. I'm telling you, one of my cousins who he used to go to prison like every fucking year. I swear to God, he used to go to prison every year. And every time I went to Scare Trade, we always had to go to that fucking prison. And every time he saw me walking through there, God damn it, didn't I tell your motherfucking ass I don't want to see you tomorrow? I'm like, this is the last time, I promise. This is the last time. Like, yeah, he was always in there. And I'm like, you telling me and your ass in here every year like a revolving door. You got a room number and like
my first name basis up in here.
First name basis and shit. But yeah, I learned, I learned early on. Some of my other relatives, it didn't, they was out there longer doing that shit, doing all that fuck shit. But after I had my baby, I was like, I can't do it.
Both my sisters got street names, but I didn't. Like, you know how the street give you a name? I never got one. They both did, but I didn't because I wasn't out in the street like that. I stayed my ass home. I was the geeky little girl that read all the time. I was the little good child.
Well, my nickname was Munch. My street nickname was Munch because I was the shortest one out of all my friends.
So they basically
for short for Munchkin. Yeah,
that's what I thought. So I was about to say it's for Munchkin. One of my sisters they call Red. My other sister they call Strawberry. I never got one because I didn't stay on the streets like that. I stayed home in the house. The only thing I was ever called in the streets was White Girl, but that's side the point.
Grish probably never had a street name. Grish seems like she was a good, not. I ain't saying not 100% all the time. I'm sure Grish probably was out there being a little rough rider every now and then, but she probably would never admit to it.
And my thing was making money.
I know that's
if I
right.
wasn't making money, it didn't make sense. I ain't got time for romance. I was out there, playing cards, shooting dice, doing what I had to do.
I was making money too, Grish. I was making money too, Grish.
Right.
Yeah, Meechie Black, Marin City is very beautiful. That's over in that South Salida area. And they got all the hills over there and the water, the bay. It's really beautiful. But in Marin, where the projects is, that was crazy because when my family first moved there back in the day, they lived in the projects in Marin City. And all around them was $1 million mansions. And if you look up the history of Marin City, like that city kind of got developed from people who came from like overseas and stuff. And they kind of created that city. And when the people came here like to do the railroads, like not here, but in Marin City to like build up the city and do the railroads and all that, they didn't have nowhere to live. So they built these apartments. They weren't called projects then, but they built these apartments. And then once the city was all surrounded by all these other mansions and stuff like that, the rich people, oh my God, the history of Marin City, the rich people try to keep them people centered in that area. Like they didn't want them to come to their schools. They didn't want them to move to their neighborhoods. None of that bullshit. And they try to keep them isolated because they put all the black people, all the poor people in them apartments, and they start calling them the projects, low income housing and stuff like that. But they are originally there for the people who moved there to help create the city, people who was coming from overseas, people who were in the military, things like that. But yeah, look up the history of Marin City. It's crazy.
Speaking of projects, that's what they used to call my daddy and his little people. They called them the Project Boys because that was where they was from. But they were basically Crip. They flew blue.
Yeah, we call our projects bricks because they are literally brick apartments. But we only got one set of projects left. The rest of them got tore down over the years because, with projects comes a lot of crime, a lot of drugs, a lot of poverty, a lot of, So over the years, most of our projects got tore down. There's just one certain project complex that they have left to go.
Oh, they used to sell moonshine out of the projects down here and everything you can think of. Mm-hmm. If you wanted something, that's all you had to do was go over there. You knew somebody was in that neighborhood that had what you wanted. You get what I mean?
But the projects was fun. Hell, I used to live in little. Matter of fact, when I had my first son, I stayed in the projects for like 2 years in one of the communities here. The projects is Well, they were
What
fun. Hey, but that
you
was my
have
mentality back then. From the hood, like it goes down
like
in the projects. There's always
you
something going
have
on,
those
a fight
block
or something. So
the
that was my
fish
mentality.
fries. You have the like everybody get together as a community and have a whole block party and like shut down the
Hmm.
street the little kids playing. Cause I know that's where I saw my
Everybody in
first.
each other's house, all the kids playing together. You got babysitters anywhere. Knock knock. Could you keep my kid for a second? Sure, girl. It was a
We was
community.
running around like little heathens.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Projects was fun, but then they can be violent too. They can be not so fun.
Hmm. That's true. We almost got broken into a couple times. There's one dude that just came up in the neighborhood, wasn't supposed to be there, if that makes sense. And he tried to break in, and like his intention was, not good. And my daddy wasn't home, and he knew that. But let's just say he got scared out of the neighborhood and told that he better not come back because we didn't play that, in our neighborhood. Like everybody looked out for everybody, and newbies that came in and thought they was gonna do something to somebody, uh-uh. And even though we were the only white family in the neighborhood, we were respected.
That's how it should be because we had in the hood and even the projects, we had whites, we had Indian, we had one of my favorite, my closest friends growing up. Her what was her nickname? Was it what the fuck was her name? Mookie, Pookie, I can't remember, but they were Indians and they actually their father had married like a black lady, so they were mixed with black and Indian, but oh my god, they were so fucking cool. I'm telling you, them some loyal motherfuckers right there. But yeah, we had Indians, we had white people in the hood and the projects, and it was like, well, you fuck with them, you fucking with us. Like
Hmm.
it wasn't no color thing, not in the hood.
No, it
Shit,
was don't mess with ours, we won't mess with yours. Because if you come in
exactly.
this part and you mess with one of our people, we gonna come at you, all of us together as one. We was a
Hmm.
unit.
Hmm.
And,
Hmm.
but wasn't it funny though when they had like the like if you had two separate projects and they was beefing back and forth and like the like we had that when I was a kid. We
Yeah,
had
we
this
had
one
we had
side.
we had Hilltop. And it was funny because it was just a street separating Pleasant View East and Pleasant View West, and it was just a street separating them. It was a whole bunch of projects on one side and a whole bunch of projects on the other side. They called it West and East because of the side of the street that they was on. But yeah, we would have like different things. It was just like a block, like a neighborhood. We from these projects. We from the worst projects here was Vietnam projects. Them was the worst projects here. They called them Vietnam. Boy, so many people died in them mugs.
We had
But
one of the worst ones in Verona. They actually renamed it and tried to clean it up, make it sound better because like they would have shootings there every other week. You couldn't go to that store on the corner to fill up your car and gas. They would stand around the gas station. They tried to rob my mama once. I'm gonna tell you something. My mama crazy. She stepped out the car with a little 25 pew pew and she said, "Who the first motherfucker that gonna get it?" Like Medea. I swear to God, my mama
yeah.
Medea.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, Grish, they said come through, Grish. I always want to know how to shoot dice, but I didn't get it.
I knew a little bit about dice, but not really. Spades and rummy was my game. That was back in the day.
Yeah, I'm a spades and dominoes girl.
And dominoes. Can't forget them bones, baby.
Hmm. Hmm. Yep. But y'all, we about on our 3 hours. I'll be trying not to go to 3 hours. Any last minute words you or my Grish would like to say before we wrap it up?
No, I hope he's all right. That's all.
I
Yes,
hope
same
everybody
here.
has a blessed day. I hope Ro has fun. I hope he meets up with Lady Snoop. I hope Shakim gets his just ups. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be watching from the bushes, cackling and laughing like a little hen. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Me and
That would
Grish
be
gonna be
Yeah.
in
so
the we
fun
gonna be in
though.
the skybox laughing together.
But
Yeah,
that would
that's
be
right.
so fun if he hooked up with Snoop or somebody out there and they kicked it all weekend and went live. And, I would just feel so much better if one of us
Yeah.
that he knows, would hook up with him. I would just feel better. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Thank you for
All
having
right
me to
then.
Hood Table, and I'm gonna
Peace.
drop. Peace.
Anytime, my ladies.
Love you,
Anytime,
beauty.
beautiful.
Bye.
All right. Holla. Hey y'all, what's up, Clyde, Levon, Joanna? Y'all still hanging strong to the end, huh? But yeah, I enjoyed talking to you guys today. Thank you again, Snoop, for sending us that exclusive footage. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see. I'm on my Cash App right now. I'm about to send Snoop something. I'm about to send her something. Where that Cash App? Somebody put in the back chat, I think. Yep, here you go. I'm about to send Snoop something. Let's see. $ Lady Snoop. Lady Snoop 211. Lady Snoop TV. There she go. For exclusive BET. Oh, I can't even spell. EXCLU. Exclusive BET footage. All right. There we go, Lady Snoop. Give her a little heart. There we go. All right. All right. So I just sent Snoop a little something because she came through with the footage and she didn't have to give us a little BET experience while she was down there on the scene. Okay. She was on location. So again, if y'all want to send Snoop something, her Cash App is $. Let me drop it down again. Lady Snoop. Her Cash App is $ Lady Snoop 211. If y'all want to send her a little something for being on location and showing us some exclusive footage on the grounds down there at the BET Experience in LA. So also, if you guys want to donate to the commentary on the hood table, feel free as well. $ the hood table 402. $ the hood table 402. And also Lady Snoop's Cash App is in there also because she did again come through with the footage. And Lady Snoop was looking, oh my God. Lady Snoop was giving the hair, the shades, the outfit, the fit, the purse. Oh my God, the purse. I love the purse. That was really nice. But yes, thank you. You said I just recently connected to my auntie. She still lives there. I love her so much. She is a blessful woman. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Yes, yes. I'm so glad Lady Snoop is doing okay down there. And I hope that Ro is doing okay down there. And I hope that he can hook up with somebody, over this weekend. Instead of just being down there, in a new place all by himself. But I hope he has fun. I hope he goes live on his own panel this weekend because he has been hopping on everybody's lives and giving them intel and everything. So hopefully Honest Row will get some coins off of this and use a lot of this weekend footage. He'll get on that weekend footage and, get on here and do his thing on his own channel because I will be waiting. I will be watching. But anyway, you guys, make sure you like and share the video if you haven't already subscribed. Please subscribe to the Hood Table, please, and thank you very much. Again, if you want to donate to the commentary, it's $ the Hood Table 402. Thank you very much. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.